Anthony. XM 202.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
I'm stumped. I'm a shapely European blonde.
Anthony.
Am I?
Jesus, we are just whores.
James Morton.
Look at this face. How do you not love it and want to kiss it? Sex Bagel here on the radio with you.
Die. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
And Sex Bagel gets hit with poker chips.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Oh, I thought I'd start it myself with my mouth.
Do.
Hi, everyone.
Good morning.
On this wonderful Wednesday.
It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Oh, wait, we got to be a little softer. It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday. It's time to wake up.
Here in the Northeast, you could whip them out, and they'll just freeze and fall off.
Yeah, we got a cold day in New York. Hey, we've been waking up horrific people, and I think it's disturbing some people out there. Can we wake up the really, really hot chicks today?
Hot chick.
Yesterday we woke up some guys that are gonna, like, sever the head of a human being.
Yeah. Disembowel people, decapitate, bury torsos, things like that.
Today I want to wake up the really, really hot girls.
Okay, right now the alarm went off.
Yeah.
And, so she, stretches to shut or hit the snooze alarm?
Oh, yeah. Stretching and breathing. Her boobies are just heaving.
There she is.
They might be in a oversized T-shirt, no bra.
What about peonies?
Little peonies.
They
got the heat on in their room. Nice sheets. Big, huge, fluffy comforter. Nice pillow. Their hair's like in a rat's nest, but you still know they're hot.
She's drooling.
Oh, they got the bad breath and all, but this is radio. We don't have to deal with that. You have to deal with that.
Yeah. That's more of a pleasant wake-up than the serial killer.
The girl just kind of stumbling toward the alarm clock. Maybe there's an oopsie going on, but no one's in the room to see it.
No one's there.
Oh, and then she realizes, and she has to readjust her panties a little bit.
Because her hiney's sticking out.
Yeah.
As she's walking to the bathroom, her hiney is sticking out.
Her little hiney. Now she's rubbing her eyes, and her boobs are just bouncing.
Yeah. That's who we're waking up today.
Yeah, we got to bring it back to normalcy.
We have to picture our listeners. We've pictured some really horrific ones.
Well, if you want to picture the listeners, Anthony, picture them picking up their stupid iPod and going to work.
Apparently.
That's where our listeners are.
Picking up their iPod.
Oh, God, do I hate iPods at this point. I really do. Every day we walk from this studio to the other studio, and all you see is guys and girls that should be listening to the Opie and Anthony Show. Yeah. Just listening to their iPods.
With their earbuds.
They're listening to a jukebox.
They're listening to their choice of music.
They're listening to what they think a radio station should be.
Yeah.
Thanks for nothing.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating.
Yeah, well.
You should just start pulling them out of their ears and go, listen to me.
Yeah.
Like on the street live.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Yeah, we should have a day where you just leave the iPod at home and you listen to the radio show.
Good luck with that.
Oh, stupid Boston. God, do we hate you today.
Ugh, Boston.
I didn't even sleep last night. The ratings are coming in, the trends.
Yeah.
And this is what our life is all about. The trends come in for Chicago and New York. And we have uptrends. Very, very nice uptrends.
Yep.
Feeling really good about ourselves.
Oh, feeling good. Finally clicking.
Then the trend comes in for Detroit. Still nothing going on there. They moved us over to an FM, and it's still a little early.
Yeah.
A little early. I mean, we should start making some noise in Detroit, if we're going to be honest with each other. But it's still not happening, but it should happen soon. And then Boston comes in, and it's just a complete and utter disaster.
Yeah. Beyond the point of just like...
Of epic proportions.
Yeah. It's beyond the point of just like, oh, I guess, some people didn't like the show and tuned out.
I did a little math. If my math is right, in 1 month, Boston decided 90% of the audience in a particular demo decided, nah, don't like these guys anymore.
Nah, I liked them. I liked them
a lot a month ago, but nah.
Yeah.
Nothing changes by 90% in 1 month. That's what drives me nuts as we do this stupid radio show and have to deal with these ratings. Nothing changes.
Yeah.
People aren't that passionate about a radio show. We got our faithful listeners, and they're passionate, and they make sure they check us out on a regular basis. But in general, we're as important, I was telling Anthony, as a toaster. We really are.
Just an appliance around the house.
Just imagine going to your toaster, and your toaster's been reliable and making you laugh. No, but your toaster's there, and it's reliable.
I love your toaster.
And you use it, every day for a month. Loving your toaster. And then out of nowhere, you're going to go, I hate my toaster. And you're
First of the month, you go, stupid toaster.
I hate it. And you're going to throw it out? That's basically what happened to us in Boston. Yeah. And I'm not trying to make excuses because good old Mantown, the only show we really want to, beat, they had a horrific month, too.
They lost like half their audience.
And they lost half their audience. So the stupid ratings.
Oh.
It's unbelievable. People don't change their opinion that quickly in a month.
No, now we're radio.
And the ratings, they continue to come out month after month, and they don't do anything about this to try to figure out how to make it more stable. Because people are depending on this crap for their livelihood.
Yeah. It's just an archaic system.
I look at this email, I'm like, this is impossible. We couldn't do this bad if we tried. If we went on the air every day and just farted or just I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
What we did.
Or just ate. How about we just ate?
All right, do that too.
But just ate for 3 straight hours.
Oh, just
every morning.
Oh.
That's all we did. We still wouldn't get ratings as bad as we did in Boston yesterday. It's ridiculous. And then they tell us around here and up there and everywhere else, don't talk about them. Don't talk about them. You got to talk about them. This show we talk about the stuff that bothers us. And yesterday it was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like I said, one of the demos, all of a sudden, in 1 month, 90% of those people said, nah, don't like these guys. I'm sorry. It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have that much passion for this show where all of a sudden 90% of that demo is going to all at once say no. We would have to kill somebody. We would have to turn into the most horrific human beings in a 30-day period for that to happen. We're like, oh my God, I love these guys, but they found what on whose computer? I can't be associated with this anymore. Maybe then, yes, you would have the entire demo, turning their backs on you.
Yeah,
but we're doing really, really good radio. It's getting better every day. It just doesn't make sense. And I personally am really frustrated today. Really frustrated.
It's very frustrating to see that.
And in all fairness, like in New York, the ratings in some of these demos went way up. So
what do you do?
Because I know what people are going to now call and say, stop bitching, the show sucks, blah, blah, blah. Then how do you explain in New York the ratings go way up, meaning, like, I didn't do the math on the New York numbers, but all of a sudden, like 50, let's say it's close probably to 50 or 60% of the people in certain demos all of a sudden like the show.
Yeah, they're all on board.
Like the audience grew 50 or 60% in 1 month. It just doesn't happen that way. So we'll acknowledge that too. It either goes way up or way down in 1 month's period.
Oh, because in another month, like next month?
And next month,
Boston could be like through the roof.
All of a sudden, all those people that
hey, we love the toaster again.
If we would take the ratings that came out seriously for Boston, we're basically not talking. We're probably talking to 10 people in this particular demo that is really important to us. Literally,
yeah.
10 people. I could take 10 phone calls right now and prove that the ratings are wrong.
Yeah.
And it jumps up as badly as it jumps down.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not about having bad ratings in Boston. It's like this system is archaic and it doesn't work anymore, obviously. You can't have You can't have a show go through the roof in 1 month, like all of a sudden everyone's on board, and then the next month, boom, everyone just leaves the show.
It doesn't work like that on a month-to-month basis.
You know, you want to see, the show slowly grow. That seems that makes a little more sense because, you like the show. Then you turn on some people maybe you work with onto the show, or maybe some friends, and then they get hooked, and then maybe they turn some new people on. So when you see a slow growth, that kind of makes sense. It's just kind of growing. That's why we call the show the O&A virus. It's kind of like a virus. It's just slowly growing, and then eventually you look back and you see what you've done. Like, wow, look at this, man.
Yeah.
We got a huge audience now. But to have it go, whoa, oh, we love you, boom, we hate you, in 30 days is so ridiculous.
We're not listening.
Right. It's so ridiculous. Ridiculous. I know we're talking to a lot of people in Boston, but according to yesterday's news, they say we're not. They're pretty much saying, there's college stations beating us. Pretty much.
Yep.
So anyway, we had to start the show by just bitching a little bit. It's just unbelievable. And I do blame the iPods. I do blame the iPods. There's a lot of people turning their backs on regular radio, thanks to the invention of the iPod. And
Technology.
Technology. I was reading a little thing about younger people and what radio means to them yesterday, because Ann knows I'm like a student of this crap. And they were saying that, kids, and I'm talking about kids that are younger than the ones we're even trying to, get to listen to our show. They look at radio like it's archaic, like it's antique, like it's like it has no use for them in their lives. Because, and they made an example, like, let's say you were 10 years old in 97. So now you're around 20 years old. In that period, you've had Napster, and the MP3 players are starting to come out, and the internet was starting to get much better. So radio to them is like something their parents listen to. It's like, It's not for me. Like, I have to sit through commercials, and I have to, listen to what they're playing. Like, to them, they don't understand that concept whatsoever. Because they've had it a different way. They've been getting their music a different way.
Well, there are different incarnations of radio over the years, so who the hell knows what the next one is.
Yeah.
I mean, years ago, they used to do radio dramas. There were people, hello, I'm home. And then they walk in, and then TV came around, and people were like, why am I going to listen to this crap when I can watch people, on TV or in the movies or whatever it is, whatever came out.
And those radio dramas, they were getting 60 shares.
Oh, yeah. People loved them.
And now...
Hello, dear.
And now if a radio show gets a 5 share, you're really happy.
Yeah.
But back in the day, you were getting 60 shares for your radio program.
But no one would listen to that now, obviously.
No.
There are other mediums that you'd listen to or you'd watch that better convey the story you're trying to tell than just over the radio. But radio adapted in some way and kind of figured out what to do to combat television.
Yeah, well, that's what a lot of people are saying, that radio will adjust once again. We'll have to wait and see.
Step? We need the next step so we could get it on it now.
It's just a strange time for radio, especially for the younger people out there. How do you make it interesting for them again?
Mm-hmm.
Because when we were younger, that's all we had. So radio was everything. You had your favorite station, and you listened all the time. That's how you were getting your info, maybe some jokes, and definitely some music.
I have a plug in my Mustang that my iPod plugs right into.
Oh, cool.
And it comes out over the radio.
Yeah.
So I could just tune it in. There you go. I don't even have to listen to anything.
Right.
Satellite, regular radio, anything. I got an iPod, so I could listen to whatever the hell I want.
Right.
We ought to start using younger, hipper words. That's the problem with us. Is we don't say things that the kids are saying, like, hey, daddy-o, whatever it is.
That's sound is groovy.
Yeah. Hey, man, this is a rad show. Whatever it is the kids are saying.
That might work.
Hey, let's go to Bondo in New York. Bondo!
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Bondo?
Yo, listen, I think I know what happened in Boston.
Yeah.
Well, I believe that you alienated the entire city. You bashed their mayor for God knows how long.
But Boston hates their mayor.
They don't like Menino.
We lived up there enough to know that we weren't taking a chance by making fun of Mayor Menino.
Well, you didn't stop there, did you? You proceeded to bash every Democratic person in the entire Northern coast.
Yeah, but the people aren't going to tune out. You're talking about politicians. Our listeners are not going to tune out just for bashing politicians. Why would they? They don't care.
But Boston is the epicenter of Democratic...
Bondo,
we bashed both, though.
Bondo.
Jesus.
Norton has pretty much said on the air that he's thinking about voting Democrat for the first time in his life.
Or voting for the first time in my life.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Instead of just shouting at the polls as I drive by and hoping someone listens.
I don't think...
Could you pull that lever for me?
I don't think anyone is praising the Republicans at this point in time. Even hardcore Republicans out there are like, oh, God.
Well, listen, Opie, you've used these ratings before as sort of a shield to defend your position, and today, these ratings are being used as a weapon against you.
Bondo, you don't get it. Do you understand that you cannot lose 90% of your audience in 30 days?
If we gained 90%, we would go, something's wrong.
Well, we basically said that because we gained a lot in New York. So it never swings either positive or negative as drastically as we're seeing.
It should be a slow build.
That's why I added the New York number saying, look, I'm not using this to say that... something's wrong with the radio show. We dropped almost 90% in a certain demo in Boston, but in New York we went up like 50 or 60%. It just doesn't work that way.
Well, then that's just a testament to the inaccuracy of those numbers.
That's what I'm trying to say. But we have to...
Don't worry about it.
But, Bondo, you're going to your job. It doesn't mean crap to you. In our lives, it means everything, and it's really frustrating that we have to live like this.
Hey, listen, I dodge trains for a living. Give me a break.
All right.
I just didn't like the way you said, now it's being used as a weapon against you.
Against you.
You are a little too valiant there.
Now I am the master.
And when take it down a notch, as they say in Chicago.
Very good.
Speaking of Chicago, we got more Eric and Kathy. The listeners are on board with the Eric and Kathy thing. I guess we'll just talk about Chicago because they love us this month.
We love Chicago.
I guess as we move forward, like the cities that don't love us because of the rating system, I am openly blaming the rating system. Absolutely. So Detroit and Boston hate us this month. But this month, New York and Chicago loves us.
Yep.
Next month, it'll be who knows? Who knows? And Philly... They have a whole new rating system that no one can figure out. That's why we haven't even talked about the ratings down there.
Yeah, what the hell? We were supposed to, get those.
We got something, but we don't know what it is.
What do you mean we don't know?
Because they have a whole new way of doing things.
They send you a paper, and it has either a smiley face or a frowny face on it, and that's how you do it.
Hey, we're smiley face.
Because people are emailing me going, what about Philly? Guess what? The Philly ratings came in about a week or a week and a half ago. No one knows how to read them. And all the radio companies are not. Some of the radio companies aren't even on board with the new system. So the ratings that are.
So who do you have it to compare it to?
Right. So the ratings they're showing you doesn't have the other stations that didn't sign up for the new service. It's just a complete mess. That's why we haven't talked about Philly's ratings this time around, because no one knows how to read it. And this is our livelihood. This is our livelihood.
Yeah, you live and die by this crap.
At least they went with some kind of I think it's called a people's meter or something like that.
Some kind of electronic device now.
Yeah, because Arbitron, it's like you have to fill out, well, I don't even know what you're allowed to say about it, but it's very archaic. Let's just put it that way. Extremely archaic. So they're trying to update how they get the ratings. And they started in Philly, but no one knows how to read them. The Clear Channel stations didn't want to be part of that, so they didn't sign up for it. And the old school way is now gone. So they just threw these ratings at everyone well, this is the best we could do, so I guess you guys got to figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out yourselves.
So no one else is saying it, so I guess we could say we're number one in Philly. Because no one is going to say we're not.
Because no one can figure it out.
We're number one in Philly.
Thanks, Philly. We love you.
I read the ratings, and that's what I got out of them.
Someone else might get something else.
It is just so ridiculous.
Well, I've been saying that men 18 plus is not the demo we should be shooting for. It's persons 15 to 17 and then women over 60. That's our core.
That's what we're going to be gunning for now.
We want
talk about Depend undergarments and bubble gum.
We want women with braces. That's what we're shooting for.
That's right, on their legs so they can't run. Nothing.
Oh, good, a polio joke.
Yeah, it wasn't even a polite acknowledgement that a person had talked.
Fonzie.
Hey.
What's up, Fonzie?
What's happening, guys?
How are you, bro?
Hey.
What's going on?
Not much.
I have a little theory about the Boston ratings being down.
I already know what happened, too, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
Is it the light bright, you think? Maybe because you bashed us a little?
No.
All right, listen. So you're in Boston. You heard us beating you up because of the light bright scare.
Well, you kind of bashed us a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think you guys could appreciate the honesty that the rest of the country was kind of laughing at you guys for just overreacting.
Dude, you're the only...
You're still listening to the show. You got over it.
Well, you guys make me laugh. You guys are pisser.
Ah, see?
I say we're wicked pisser.
Wicked pisser.
Yeah.
You're right. And what about Menino, Mumbles? Mumbles Menino.
No one likes him.
Maybe he's got a friend.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, he's meeting in dark back rooms somewhere.
Right.
His neighbor is Pete Arbitron.
Right, can you imagine?
Pete Arbitron.
I work in Boston, and nobody likes him here.
I know, because that other caller was stupid. We learned that lesson a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, we love you guys up here. You guys are definitely pissers, so keep up the good work, guys.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just keep plugging away with our show. I mean, I'm not trying to sit here and make an excuse. What I am saying is we're frustrated at how inaccurate this whole thing is.
Yeah.
That's the headline, because everyone will now take what we said, spin it, and throw it on websites. No. The headline is, we're frustrated by the inaccuracies of the rating system. They go way up one month, they go way down the next month. And radio and listening habits don't change that drastically in a 30-day period. No. They don't. You know, we don't take ourselves seriously. Where is it as important as your stupid toaster? We know that. We're an appliance in your house. You turn us on every day like you might be making a little toast. That's all. That's all. And you might listen a little longer if we're really doing really good radio. That's how it works.
For not burning your toast.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
All right. We have a radio show to do.
Yes.
It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
It's Booby Day.
How's that working?
Well, we were hoping to get a studio full of women. I think we have two.
Can we change it to Boob Day and just make it about Eric? Offense.
Well, we'll see if is Booby Day going to work today, Steve? What do we got? What do we got for Booby Day on this fine Whip 'em Out Wednesday?
We have one lady coming in confirmed.
One.
We breaking out. Let's go to the bathroom.
Wow. Well, let me tell you.
What are you doing?
I can't wait.
Oh my God, he's clinching. Wow. He's clinching.
Oh my God, I just waddled to the bathroom.
I wish that was over there.
Dude, he pulled his jeans down before the door
I know.
Closed.
He actually clinched and was walking like Charlie Chaplin.
All right, we got one girl for Booby Day. All right.
Well, here's a plus. A few months back, we couldn't get any. Right? Come on, let's look at this a little on the positive side. One girl, is she here?
No, she's on her way.
She's on her way.
Oh,
she's
boy.
On her way. It's H-Cup Jane.
H-Cup Jane. She's on her way. Nah, she's an attention-seeking whore. She'll be here.
Don't...
Please.
She will be here.
Right now, she's making the U-turn.
Well,
if that's what you call me.
She loves attention. She will be here. I have no doubt in my mind.
Green it.
It was the other girl from Hempstead, Jacob.
Jacob Jen. Yeah,
Jacob Jen.
She's the one we haven't been able to
contact since she said she would be on the show, right? See, we know this stuff. We said that would happen. Remember last week?
Come on, it's something to do for the day.
All right.
It's nice and warm in here.
We're just getting started. Today we say hello, New York, and hello, Chicago.
Chicago.
And I guess we get more ratings today. Oh, God.
See how that works out.
Oh, man.
It's like a period.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's all about Chicago. And Eric and Kathy, we got some listener submissions that we'll play next. Some terrific stuff. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
I love showing my introverted fat guys. Whip 'em out Wednesday.
Hear what everyone else is talking about. O&A Uncut and Live, continuing the show on XM Satellite Radio starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Visit xmradio.com to subscribe.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
The virus is spreading.
Holy crap, Jimmy.
Oh, wow.
No joke.
Could be the worst ever.
What the hell did you eat last night?
Honestly, last night, I don't know if this is what it is, but I had oysters.
Oh.
I don't know if one was bad. My girlfriend and I both got one that was a little dicey, but I don't feel like...
Yeah.
Well, now we get to have the enjoyment of your oysters.
Jimmy went into the bathroom.
Before the break. It's the
Before the
Opie and
break.
Anthony Show. Yeah, go ahead, Ed.
Yeah, Jimmy kind of clinched and did the Charlie Chaplin walk into the bathroom. And then he just came out when we were coming back live. And he shut the door immediately, walked over here, and just the residual odor.
Look at E-Rock.
E-Rock can't even go in there.
He was going to go in there with a microphone.
It is
Jimmy,
so
it was really
bad.
bad, man. I swear to God.
Is so bad.
Usually I laugh alongside you, but today, man, that is bad.
Hold on, go in there. You guys should go in there now. You know, because of your error yesterday.
Jimmy loves trying all types of foods.
Yeah.
Every day he's mixing foods that a normal human being should never mix.
Why don't you just eat like chicken and rice?
He'll eat. What's wrong, Steve?
They can't even go near the closed door.
The door, man. I'm 5 feet away from it, and it smells
He's
horrible.
5 feet away from the closed door. That is like a gas chamber.
What else did you have besides oysters?
I don't
Half
know.
and half. Are you sick?
I don't know. I'm starting to feel like a little like and that was about 7 hours ago that I ate them, so it could be that.
Boy.
But
Where'd you have oysters? At McDonald's?
no, yeah, the oyster closet. It's a nice warm place they keep them. No,
Dredged from the East River.
no.
Where'd you have the oysters?
This place in downtown.
Did you go to Arizona?
Wow.
Where'd you get these bad oysters
No, they said
from?
they were Hudson River specials.
Yeah.
They scrape them off the top of the Lincoln.
They're growing off some old mobster's what remains
Skeleton.
of his what remains of his skeleton.
E-Rock, I can't believe how bad this is.
It really is.
It's really now drifting over, and I've used Lysol on my mic so I can keep my nose against it.
Yeah.
You got to go in there right now.
Yes, right now.
Just go in, but shut the door immediately.
All right.
You got to shut yourself in there.
Go.
Now this is like some kind of like space mission.
Yeah.
E-Rock's near the door.
Okay, get in there and shut the door immediately.
He's got a microphone. Go. On 3. 1,
Don't
2,
hold your breath.
3, go. Oh.
Shut the door. Shut the door. Wow, Jimmy. Congratulations. I've never seen that happen.
E-Rock.
E-Rock puked. He left the mic in there. He's spitting.
He's sweating. You all right, E-Rock? What does it smell like?
What? Oh, God.
I mean, it smells bad.
It's coming out.
It smells bad out here, but what does it smell like in there?
He's released the Kraken.
What does it smell like, E-Rock? Low tide and sewage.
That's the name of the restaurant I ate at. Hey, you gotta get that garbage can out of there. That's gross.
Did you puke up some stuff?
Gross.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. There you go.
I'm gonna be running back in there shortly.
Yeah,
It is really bad in here.
It's amazing how bad it is. It really is amazing.
Wow, that made E-Rock vomit. How great is that? Wow, Jimmy, you are sick.
Yeah, man.
That is a sick smell. Oh, God.
It just keeps on coming, man.
It's so thick.
Those oysters keep on giving.
It's like it's hanging in the room here like a London fog.
It really is. It's hanging here like an uncomfortable moment.
It smells as bad as our ratings in Boston.
Oh, God, I swear I need to see a sign under my nose here with some Vicks.
All right. Are we good?
Yeah, I might have to run.
So what happened last night? Some oysters?
No, man. Like
you're getting a lot of food poisoning.
What are you doing? It wasn't food poisoning.
So you're like me. We eat out almost every night because that's what you do when you live in New York. But I'm so careful at this point. I eat just basic crap when I go to these restaurants. I don't trust any of them. I was watching rat videos before the show today, man. If you want to have some fun, throw in rats or whatever into the YouTube search.
Yeah, bad.
Oh, you'll get some fun videos. And out of nowhere, you get hot chicks stripping. So, like you were saying the other day.
Rats,
like you were saying the other day, you're only 1 or 2 clicks away from porn at any given time.
Any given time.
David Hinckley wrote a pretty interesting article in the paper today here in New York about the rats they found at the KFC and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And he said something about, going to YouTube, whatever, and looking at rat videos, something the average person would never do. And I'm like, you know what, that sounds kind of interesting.
Check out some rats.
I pop rats in, and I'm watching the rats at the KFC, where it's just amazing how many there were. You know the story from last week, hopefully. Self-explanatory. And then, like, the second video in is this hot chick, like, stripping. I'm like, what does this have to do with...
How does this tie in?
Not that I'm complaining, but I'm like, what does this have to do with rats? I've decided I just want to see rat videos today. And then it's just hot teenage girls stripping as much as they will allow on YouTube,
That's because they'll put a search for, like, anything. But who would think to put rats under the search key for hot girls dancing?
I don't know, but they're there. There's a lot of them. Oh my God, Jimmy! Holy crap!
And I'm not doing anything. I'm not. I actually am not. That's all from what the audio.
Amazing.
And you're not sitting today.
No.
Yeah, look, he's standing up now. He can't sit.
What else did you have?
A little tender.
No, not at this point.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what else I had. I'm wondering if it's just. Because the other day, I think I just had a bug, to be honest with you, because it didn't...
Stomach bug?
Yeah.
Bug.
Mm-hmm. But yesterday I was having, let's just say, certain problems taking care of certain things. And boy, this morning I certainly didn't. My body was gearing up. Like, nah. It was almost like I wanted to attack, and they said, no, let's wait till more hardware is here, and then you can fire it all at one time.
And now here's the question I have today. Why would you turn this off today? Why would you turn this off?
Why? We know Jimmy's sick.
This is a very unpredictable show.
Maybe because you're eating stew.
What other radio show has a bathroom 10 feet away from where they broadcast? I mean, it's literally 10 feet away from me.
There's no privacy as far as fragrance goes.
No.
Yeesh.
And we leave each other little gifts. It's just terrific for everybody.
You leave, and they're not little.
What?
You leave gifts.
Oh. Yeah.
I want to paint it yellow and carry it through the village, and people have their photograph taken with like it's a python. Put it over my shoulder mightily and name it.
I had a folder the other day, man. That is just wonderful.
Oh.
All right. Hey, Chicago, what's up? Drew Hayes up there in Chicago. Very happy we acknowledged Chicago yesterday. And we're going to acknowledge them again because for some reason they like us in Chicago.
Yeah.
Don't like us in Boston, like us in Chicago today.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? It's unpredictable.
Jimmy's doing
Where did Jimmy go?
He's doing the show from...
No, I'm still out right here.
Yeah, from an echo chamber.
Jimmy, why is your mic echoing all of a sudden?
I'm not sure, actually. I think it's more the fact this side of the studio is just a little quieter.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So, Jimmy.
Yeah.
We have some audio.
Yeah.
From
Chicago. Yeah.
That's what we've been listening to.
Jimmy, are you a fan of Eric and Kathy?
Yeah, I was just playing a little audio from their show.
We were a little bit before the show started.
Yeah.
And we got to listen to it a little bit.
It's fun.
Yeah.
What is Al doing with this? What is the rules?
On what? We're just...
Gentlemen, please.
Oh, that figures.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say, Al?
I don't know. Well, Jimmy has left the program. E-Rock has pretty much left the program. He's your color's coming back. You went white, E-Rock.
It dropped me. As soon as you walk in, you just fall on the floor.
Dropped me. It's like watching World War I footage when they leave the trench and the gas hits and the guys just drop from the nerve gas.
You start convulsing and have no control over your legs and your arms. You're just laying there just shaking.
That's really amazing.
Really funny. All right. So we're on a
Chicago.
We're on a Eric and Kathy kick.
Eric and Kathy, I don't know. They seem to be doing well in Chicago.
Yeah. They're one of the many shows beating us in Chicago.
I can't figure it out because they stink.
And that's what's really frustrating to us, because then we listen to their audio like, wow, why are people choosing to listen to Eric and Kathy over the Opie and Anthony show? And then we listen to this audio and we get really, really mad. We're like, who is listening to this crap? This predictable radio.
It's that same type of just, like I said, milk toast. Mm-hmm. Just nothing. There's the guy and the woman that sits there and just goes, oh God, oh no, just has nothing to say.
And then they read news stories, word for word out of the paper, and then their comments about the story they just read to their audience is, who gives a crap?
It's just kind of, yeah? Oh, really?
Yeah.
And that's doing well.
I'm kind of stalling because I know Jimmy loves Eric and Kathy audio.
Yeah.
Jimmy!
Oh, I'm right here, Ope.
Yeah, he's right here.
Where are you?
Right there.
Where?
See him kind of by the console over there?
Is he a ghost?
A little more. No, he can just kind of hunkered down. I think he's laying down on the floor so he feels better.
All right, if he's right there, why are the headphones on the counter?
He's got
Jimmy, why are your headphones on the counter if you're right in front of me?
He's got the other headphones on.
I have better ones that are more conducive with laying down when your belly.
He's laying down. I see him right here.
Where?
Right there.
He's on the floor?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Are you tricking me?
No, why would I trick you?
I don't see Jimmy down there.
He just rolled where you can't see him.
Under the console?
Yeah, it's like a little cockroach. Oh my God. It's so bad.
Jimmy, you're knocking out the entire show.
Dude, how could oh no, shut that. How you doing, Jim?
Hi, guys.
E-Rock? Get back in there.
In immediately.
Take this mic and go
right away.
Get in
Come
there.
on, deploy.
Deploy.
Right in.
Sergeant.
That's it. Stand in the door.
You smell it over here.
Yeah, I know. Right in. You got to go right in.
Walk right in now.
Right in.
Girl. What's the matter with you?
Check equipment.
Don't you care about people?
Wait, E-Rock, I'll help you out. On 3 again.
Stand in the door.
1, 2, 3.
Go. Shut the door.
Get in there.
Shut the door.
No.
Shut the door.
He's holding his nose. He didn't want it to happen that time. He held his nose. I've never seen anyone do that in my life. What's wrong? Why did you leave?
Oh, my God.
You know you can get fired for leaving before we tell you to?
That's right. Well, good luck with human resources.
Tasting it in my mouth.
That'll be $5.
Wow. It is unbelievable. This is beyond belief, dude.
Really?
It's beyond anything.
I'm usually the last.
Oh my God! I have to leave.
I'm usually the last one to go down, man. I can't take this today.
Holy Jesus! Is there a paper towel in here?
Yeah,
I got to soak it in something. Hopefully cyanide.
Jimmy, you're knocking out the entire show.
I'm actually embarrassed.
We're trying to broadcast to 2 countries.
I'm embarrassed.
They don't want to hear this crap. Or do they? Who knows?
Oh, God, I got to hold a paper towel with Lysol.
Jimmy, what else? Oysters and what else? Something else is going on.
A corpse.
I had oysters and, I had oysters and salmon, which was well done.
Mm-hmm.
And,
half and half.
No, turkey sandwich during the day. I ate healthy. I've been eating healthy for like the last 3 days.
Healthy?
Yeah, I've eaten like not fatty food.
And something's happening in the translation.
Some wasabi crackers, and a few of those.
From point A to point B, something's happening.
This is the new diet sweeping the nation.
Wow.
I have no desire to eat breakfast now. Thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah, there's no way I could possibly eat in here. This is horrific. If anyone new now walks in that door, it's going to be that much worse.
Let me tell you honestly, since I've been here this morning, I'm not doing anything in the studio area.
I know.
No, it's all legit going to the booster.
Get somebody that hasn't been in here yet, because now you know when there's an odor in the air, your receptors kind of get dulled to the smell. I want to see somebody's reaction that hasn't been in this studio yet.
Let's say hi to Tom in Boston. Tom, what's up?
Hey, why they keep dumping out of Jim?
What do you mean they're dumping out?
For what?
Boston better not be dumping out. Al knows the rules. Al keeps everybody safe.
Yeah, I haven't said a word.
Yeah.
Oh, they're dumping.
All right. We'll get to the bottom of it. Thanks, Tom. We got Butcher in studio. Butcher.
Is the whole studio like just a wreck?
It smells like hot death and Lysol. Oh, man.
Hot death.
What do you eat, man?
Oysters.
Ooh.
Bad oysters.
I thought they were bad.
Oh, they were bad.
They had to be.
No seafood is good.
I think I'd be really sick if I had bad oysters 8 hours ago.
No, I don't mean bad where it would make you sick. I mean just bad enough where it's doing this. It's making everyone else sick.
Well,
you got like
that's a bad oyster.
You got like typhoid oyster.
Yeah,
it's a carrier.
Can you eat oysters and can you eat food that's like just does not agreeing with you, but it's not going to make you food poisoning sick?
I guess so. You are obviously sick.
Yeah, there's different.
You have some type of thing going on.
Some type of parasite
that is making you not right.
That is releasing some odors.
It's not making you regular.
Yeah. No, there's all sorts of stages of food poisoning.
Yeah.
You know, there's the kind that will hospitalize you for a week or so, and then there's others that are like
that hospitalize your people you work with.
And then there's the quick one. It's like 12 to 24 hours. You're yawning a lot. That's food poisoning.
Who doesn't love the puking E-Rock?
Yeah. Puking E-Rock.
Puking E-Rock.
My new favorite character.
Man.
Dude, that time he's like, screw this, and it just shows you it's not for the radio. He went in there. He did not want to smell it at all the second time, so he held his nose as tight as he could, and that's the noise you were hearing because he was still like puking, even though he had his nose clamped.
He smelt it breathing through his mouth.
Yeah.
Walk in there for a second.
Bad is
Craig,
Don't bring my food in there.
Yeah,
oh my God! It's too late. It's been contaminated.
Craig, can you go get me some tissues? I got a runny nose.
Get the Boston tissues.
Yeah, thank you.
Just go. You don't need a mic.
No, why would he need a mic to get me?
Tell him to stay there.
It's a chamber of death. That is a chamber of death.
I'm actually embarrassed. I'm never embarrassed.
Jimmy, you should be.
It's really bad, man. What?
Oh, they're locking him in there.
They locked him in there.
He's going to be dead.
They're holding the door so he can't get out.
It's so repulsive.
Craig, you all right?
No, he's not.
Hey, Craig.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah.
This is going to take... This won't go away all day.
No.
Are there fans on in here of some way, shape, or form? Is that on? No. All right, get that thing cranking.
Well, there's no fans in Boston. All right, Craig.
You can come out.
You good? What does it smell like?
It's going to be in his clothes.
Smells like someone just went to the bathroom.
Okay.
Well, great.
Wow.
Thanks for all that work.
Yeah, really. Why don't we take the mic away from Craig?
Yeah.
He's better at getting coffee. All right, it's the Opie and Anthony Show. I came up with something years ago. Basically, it says...
Whip 'em out Wednesday.
Big, luscious, juicy ones.
Wow. The swinging tribute to unrestrained female anatomy.
It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
The Opie and Anthony Show. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony virus.
And, all right, here we go. I'm going to be at the Addison Improv in Addison, Texas, right outside of Dallas. March 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th. One of my favorite clubs to play in the country. I love that place. So make sure you come down, all you O&A asses, and say hello, and buy some fucking tickets and pass the word. Should I not swear in these? Should I do like a clean version? Like that would be the, hey, fuckheads, come on down to the Addison fucking Improv. You fuck cock suckers. Suck it and fuck it and lick it. And then I'll do a clean version like, hey, I'll be at the Addison Improv on March 15th through the 18th. Please come down. It's one of my favorite clubs to work in the city. Addison Improv. Again, the phone number is 972-404-8501. 972-404-8501. Call for tickets. You fucking cocksuckers!
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Wow stickers, wow stickers, wow stickers.
Get them on that vehicle.
Hopefully the radio station you're listening to us on has wow stickers, and hopefully they're making it easy for you to get your wow stickers. If not, you make the homemade wow.
Yeah,
that works. That works as good. As good.
Just as more gooder.
More gooder. It works for you. You have to have a wow on your car to be in it, to win it. Screw the Powerball and all that crap. There's only one winner.
Was there?
I don't even know.
Oh.
There's only going to be one winner, or maybe a couple that will split. That's a nice payday. Yes, I get it. But most radio contests stink because they try to get a whole audience to listen, so they can give away one pair of tickets to see Dave Matthews. One lousy pair of tickets.
Yeah.
With our contest, we try to get lots of winners. That's why we came up with Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Yeah, your prize, lovely breasts.
Yeah, girls will flash you if they see the wow on your car.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's a homemade sign, a wow sticker, or you write it on the dirt on the back of the car. It stands for Whip 'em Out Wednesday. The girls know that, and they will flash you.
Yeah.
And it's Booby Day today on the Opie and Anthony Show. Just terrific.
It's going to be huge.
Oh, the girls just clamoring to get in here. It's unbelievable.
So hard to find room just to broadcast from.
At this point, unbelievable. They're just lining up down the hall. Don't even open that door because they're going to just rush in.
Run in.
It's going to be the running of the boobies. That's how it works in our minds. The reality is we got one attention-seeking, you-know-what, waiting to come in and flash us.
Lady.
Good egg.
One lousy broad showed up for Booby Day. H-Cup Jane will be in here in a little bit, right?
Well, at least it's H-Cup Jane.
Is she here yet?
She's 20 minutes out.
Yeah.
Okay, 20 minutes
It was better than A-Cup Terry. I hope it's stuck in traffic somewhere.
I don't know. I thought Booby Day would start right away, but she's 20 minutes out, then she's got to find parking, then she has to go through security, then she has to fill out her paperwork. She'll be in by noon.
She'll probably be in like 9:20. JV and Elvis will have fun with her for 3 hours.
Yeah. Right.
And then Nick will bang her, and we'll be over at XM. 5 homos in a room.
Yeah, that's our luck. So Booby Day is working out perfectly, I guess, huh?
Yeah, wonderful.
So what do we know about this Iraqi at the L.A. airport?
It's exactly what I knew was going to happen eventually, and I don't even know what this guy's about, but this is what's going to happen. Wired Iraqi man triggers scare at L.A. airport. An Iraqi national wearing wires and concealing a magnet inside his rectum triggered a security scare at LAX on Tuesday, but officials said he posed no apparent threat. He was identified as Fadhel al-Malhihi, which would never tip you off when selling him a ticket. He set off an alarm during passenger screening, and there was a magnet in his rectum, and they said there was also wires associated with it. I guarantee you, this guy is doing some kind... Either he's a nut doing something...
Reconnaissance.
Or it's a test run for real. And that's how the next bunch of explosives are going to get on planes. Inside the body.
They do all these test runs.
Absolutely.
It wasn't all of a sudden just 9/11. They planned for a long time. They were testing all sorts of stuff.
They went on the flights back and forth. They tested it out, did dry runs. And I agree with Jim on this one. Wow.
You can't just say it's a kook is what we're saying.
They want to see what's going to be picked up through these screening machines.
Try it with a magnet, because the magnet's not illegal. It's a little weird, but let's see if try it with a magnet. Unless he was just an attention, he might be seeking attention. He might be just a psycho.
But then, even if he is, certain people could hear about this event and go, hey, that's a good idea. Or
surgically implanting. They'll do that, or they'll just have a quick little opening the night before or the day of. You put it in, you numb somebody up, and they get on a plane. Once they can figure out a way to do it without metal, profiling is the only way.
Why do you think they want to attack with planes again?
Because it's the best way.
That's the most sensational. Yeah, it really does wreck everything.
It's terrifying.
Ruins the economy. Ruins the airlines.
Don't you think they're trying to come up with something new though to really surprise us?
Well, how many times you can have one guy doing such damage? Airplanes are scary, man, because if a plane blows up in midair, there's very few fears people have that are greater than falling 30,000 feet. I mean, it's incomprehensibly scary. And I think that's what they're going to do next. It's just awful. And I know some will call up and go, "You're just an Islamophobe." Yes, I am.
Yeah,
I am.
When a guy with wires and a magnet is trying to get on a plane, and his name is unpronounceable.
And his name is, you got to use a lot of spit to say it. Well, a lot of saliva is used to say the name. There could be a problem.
That is frightening.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, so what do they do with this guy?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they can do with him.
Do they take him out back and give him a beating?
Send him to Gitmo. Not. Send him down to Cuba. Sick him on let him hit him with the phone books. Phone books in the belly. Who you working for? Whap! With a Dick Tracy fedora on. I'm going old school. I don't know how to get out of this.
Let's say hi to... We can't use your nickname, ma'am. What's your real name?
I know you can't say it. It's Free FM. Hi, guys.
What's your name?
It's Chris, but you guys know me as the initials BTM.
BTM. Big Blank Monster.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, and how big are you there?
42H. You guys saw them.
42H.
We saw them?
Yeah, remember? Came in with my blind friend, Islanders guy. We gave you like an hour of radio a couple months back.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Hello.
You were going to come in for Booby Day.
I was, but I'm friggin' sick as hell, man.
What do you have? What's the matter? I might be going around.
No, I have strep throat, but thankfully it's not AIDS, so.
All right.
Strep throat. Wait, we made you do some awful things with your blind friend, and he was just a friend, right?
Yeah,
I remember you.
Yeah, I remember.
Influence on that, yeah.
Oh yeah, you were good. You were a trooper.
Yeah, you did some crazy things, and you didn't even like the guy. You're just really close friends. Are you still just friends?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're just buddies. But
that didn't wreck your relationship?
No, not at all. We're awful anyway, so it's like, okay, whatever that happened, it was a bonding experience.
Well, we want to help out the blind guy because, he doesn't get much.
No.
Yeah.
This particular blind guy, I'm not talking about all blind guys, but it was obvious this guy's getting nothing. And you were there with these things.
The H's.
So we figure, what the hell? Let the blind guy
have a little fun.
In the words of Celine Dion, let them touch you.
Come on, let them. Yeah,
He had a lot of fun, and we both did, actually. We would have come back to see you guys sooner, but, we're fagged.
All right, well, we're going to have another Booby Day that hopefully will be a lot more successful than the first one that is happening as we speak, and you could be a part of that one.
It's like it'll end up in 10 years. This will be a big festival.
Yeah, you think?
And we'll talk about how it started out with one girl in a studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All
right, thank you.
Left to Norton, but all right, guys, I will let you go because I'm not bringing anything more to the table. And thank you for everything. Okay.
You called just to make us even sadder.
Can you get near the table?
My boobs are, they're pining for you guys.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
Is Jimmy in studio?
I'm right here.
Oh, shut up.
Hi, Jimmy.
I have a sour stomach.
You do realize this isn't a phone conversation, right?
Yeah.
I know. You're not my friends. I just.
At least one of these idiots has it right.
All right, thank you.
Bye, sweetheart.
We'll see you next time. All right, let's say hi to John on Long Island. John, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Pretty good, John.
Okay, hey, listen, you didn't get the whole scoop on that thing with the Iraqi guy?
That's all I had on this Reuters thing.
Well, yeah, they found more stuff in him. Let's just say in him, okay? So they don't dump out. Who knows if they're dumping out? But okay. Jimmy said the magnet was found and some wires. But there were other things found.
Mm-hmm. A stick of bubble gum?
Mm-hmm.
And a rock.
And a rock.
Yeah.
Is this
according to John and Jeff this morning.
Is this guy the MacGyver of Iraq?
Exactly. That's the same line they use.
Oh.
I swear to God, I don't listen to John and Jeff.
Oh, great. What's happening here?
It took them 45 minutes.
What?
To come up with that. Yeah, it took them 45 minutes to tell the whole story. They teased it to hell.
Bubblegum and a rock.
Bubblegum, rock, magnet, and a few wires.
Well, whatever elements are, obviously they're looking to see if certain elements are setting off. There's certain things that are in a rock, elements that make up a rock. Obviously, they'll be using some kind of explosive. Unless he's just a wacko, but he's trying to see if certain elements will set off the alarm.
Yeah, they're gonna ban bubble gum now.
Yeah, and then magnets.
They're gonna ban chewing gum. You watch.
How about just banning these people?
I like that.
God Almighty! First it was water, and now it's gonna be gum. What am I supposed to do on a flight? Just look at Kenny and go, "Hi, I want to chew gum and have my water."
All right, thank you.
Why am I yelling?
Because you're angry.
Oh, boy.
I'm not. I'm scared.
Here's Jacob Jen. Of course, today is Booby Day. Why is Jacob Jen calling us on a phone?
I don't know.
Jacob Jen, what's up?
Not good.
What's up?
Hi.
What do you got going on?
I'm chilling. I was just talking to whoever the screener was. I'm like, yo, I got talked out of it.
By who?
People, because the realization that I'd have to be on Pal Talk cameras. They're like, you're going to be on the internet and you're going to be surrounded by all these interns. And I'm like, I don't want that.
You wouldn't have to be on the internet. If you don't want the Pal Talk cameras on, we'd turn them off.
Yeah, we don't give a crap about those people.
I mean, we like them, but I mean, it's your choice.
Radio's the first,
Yeah, we like them to a point, but if they're going to be
one here,
if they're going to be C-blocking us, then screw them. We turn that camera right off.
We have a few interns.
We'll break it.
Right, we'll break it if we have to.
But the interns don't bother you. What do you think that they do? They're more scared than you are. They don't want to lose their gig.
Yeah, they're not allowed to look.
Are you serious?
Yes. Yeah. We have human resources issues.
Steve's almost to the point where he can look, and he's been with us for 8 years.
Don't give me that human resources.
It's the truth. It's like you can't subject them to certain things, or it's considered a hostile work environment.
Yeah,
it would be hostile for them if I was there.
Because interns find boobies icky.
Yes.
Our interns don't like them whatsoever.
They don't like the boobies.
So that would be a problem. They'd go right to HR with that one.
Right, right.
Stupid HR. Why is HR involved with radio? When did that happen?
To ruin it just a little more.
So stupid.
So what friends of yours talked you out of it? It's either, here's what it is. Is it a boyfriend, or was it your guy friend who tells you like his sister, but deep down you know he wants to sleep with you?
Yeah.
The guy friend.
Of course it was. Of course it was.
C-blocking ass.
Is he the guy that you know has feelings for you or sexual feelings, but he plays it off like, dude, I'm just being protective because I care about her. But you can feel his vibe and you don't want to acknowledge it because you like the guy as a person and you don't want to acknowledge the fact that he wants to sleep with you.
Damn, Jimmy.
It's the truth.
Have you been there? You just know.
That's exactly what it is.
Knows.
Because there's nothing more repulsive than the energy of the phony guy friend.
I have real guy friends who are just like, there's nothing there.
But the guy that Jimmy's just explained, you feel that, and that's why you'll never give that guy the time of day when it comes to a real relationship.
True.
You feel that weakness.
True.
So how'd you let him talk you out of it?
Because you do think of them as a friend, and then you start hearing this stuff, and I mean, I have a job that if people...
But it's Booby Day!
I'm sorry.
Has he ever hit on you, this guy?
No.
But you get his energy, like he's always waiting to see what your signal is?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
He's a phony. And he's a phony, and he's a C-blocker, and his energy stinks.
And he got me out of Booby Day because I'm basically going into the office right now.
Tell the guys to pack up the noisemakers and the balloons. This Booby Day is going to be a bust.
So let me tell you.
We had confetti and everything. We had little pointy hats for everybody.
Oh, I'm sure.
We had a booby cake. But it's Booby Day.
And you're not coming.
Well, how about when can you come in? You sound like you'd be willing to if you know you're not going to be on the internet. And
that's my main thing. I mean,
fine.
Unless, the O&A show is willing to front my mortgage.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
I can't be messing with my job like that.
We won't put you on the net.
Look, I don't even know what Pal Talk is, to be honest with you. So, those people
it's
go
just
screw.
Something around there, right?
Who the hell are they? Trust me.
Yeah, stupid energy. Does he
I'll show you my priorities. No problem. You get your big boobies in here. Pal Talk goes out the window.
Does he badmouth guys you date? Like, maybe not overtly, but things like, well, I don't know. I mean, is he right for you? He's just like one of those subtle...
One of those sad sack.
I hope he's listening right now. You're a C-blocking cancer. There's nothing worse than you guy friend douche.
And you're the worst.
And you're never going to get anything from Jacob Jen.
Never.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that guy's not right for you. I don't think. No, he seems like a nice enough guy, but...
Guys, don't bring the balloons in. Booby Day's a bust. They're trying to bring balloons in.
Yeah, save the helium.
No, take the banners back out and the confetti.
Yeah, it's done.
So the balloons with like the J Cup Gen logo on them they're going out.
We had pointy hats and everything.
Aww.
Not quite pointy. They were a little rounded on top to fit the theme.
Well, they were nice cones.
Yeah.
Nice cone hats.
Madonna era.
Well, we still like you to come in, Jen. We'll be nice and.
You promise you'll be nice to me and I won't be on the camera?
By the way, bring that jackass so we can berate him.
Yeah, he's a phony.
By the way, Jim in Jersey, off the instant feedback, Opie called it, and this C said she was going to be there no matter what. You called it, Ope. Just another C that made us some lame-ass excuse.
That's right, I'm a C.
Nah, I think she's sincere.
She's not a C, she's a J.
Yeah. She's calling up about telling the truth. She's worried about her job, and what happened was she listened to guys she thought was just looking out for her.
But how about you call us and then we negotiate here?
Well, that's what I did. I'm doing that now. I mean, I'm not coming in today, but I was on the phone up until last night.
Well,
we'd still like her to come in.
We'd ever see her now.
Well, maybe she'll come back for the next booby day.
Her guy friend panicked her, man. She was worried about her job. That's all it was.
Why is Kenny rolling in the cake? Kenny!
We don't need the cake.
We don't need the booby day cake now. Put it in the freezer for next time. Lisa, West Palm Beach, what's up?
Hey.
What's it going to be with West Palm Beach? This month, are you going to love us or hate us?
Lisa
we'll find out soon,
from
I
West
guess.
Palm Beach.
I know, I said that already.
Hi, Lisa.
Okay.
Where are you from?
And I have good boobies, too.
Lisa, where are you from?
I was thinking about this, right?
Lisa, where are you from?
What if I'm from West Palm Beach?
Oh.
Okay, you got it, right? And I have great boobs.
Lisa.
So I'm sticking with the booby thing.
Lisa, it says you're calling from Jersey. Where are you calling from?
West Palm Beach.
Okay. Oh, West Palm Beach. All right.
Okay, just because I have a hole
You're not?
doesn't mean I am a hole.
All right.
And he was thinking about this.
All right, go ahead, Lisa.
Some guy had other things up his butt, and he was an accomplice with the guy that had the magnet and the rock. Right?
Oh, we're going back to real news.
Wait, was it one guy
I
or
thought
two
we were going
guys?
to talk about your boobies. How big are your boobies, Lisa?
They're D's. They're D's. They don't have an H or a J. They're just D's, but they're good. They're like silver dollars during the warmth, and then in the cold, they turn into quarters.
Oh.
You know? You get it?
Yes.
Kind of nice. They're
I
nice,
love
like
that.
pencil erasers.
Like,
beautiful.
really?
Turkey
Sexy.
firm.
Turn into quarters?
When does the annoying
Not
voice
sexy,
go
that's
away?
sick.
It never does. I'm sorry.
They look like they're wearing
Firm.
Pete Rose wigs.
All right, Lisa, you got more to the Iraqi story?
I do. So, okay, ready? Think about it. The one guy has the magnet and the wires up his butt, right?
We just said not to say that because I don't know if they're dumping out of that.
Yeah.
Even though it's a news story, and we should be able to openly talk about this because it's, after all, the safety of America, you know.
Right, we should be informing people.
Absolutely.
Where they're carrying these materials.
Just say, we all know where this stuff was at this point.
Yeah.
They stopped the Iraqi at the, oh my God.
It was hidden.
You're talking. It's
Yeah.
the Lisa radio show.
We know where it was hidden, so just go on with the rest of your...
Okay. So say he has an accomplice, right?
How cold is it?
And that
How
guy
cold
has
is it,
some
Lisa?
Other stuff.
Lisa, how cold is it in Buffalo right now?
I'm sorry, how cold is it? It's 55 this morning, but it'll probably get up to like...
In Buffalo?
78. No, in West Palm Beach.
Oh, okay.
All right, Linda, go ahead.
Okay. God, they're messing with me.
Now
so
she turns
hard.
up her radio.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm just being messed with. But what about if some guy had an accomplice, right?
Oh, this
And
is
he
hypothetical.
also had things that made it through.
Right.
And they just met up with each other on the plane and pulled a blanket thing like that guy did the day before.
Oh, and then they kind of
Kinda little,
put it all together.
Little fun under the blanket.
Yes.
Then we'd really be in danger, don't you think?
Absolutely.
All right, well.
I think if a couple of Arab gentlemen are sharing a blanket like that and tussling underneath it a little bit, I think that could be a problem.
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't do that. One would go to the bathroom and leave things somewhere, like whatever, and then the other would go. Believe me, you know.
Yeah.
Or one would put it in his overhead, and then someone else would go and get something out of that overhead. No one would even notice.
I want to thank.
Very, very scary.
I want to thank Lisa for adding absolutely nothing to the radio show today. Thanks,
Thank
Lisa.
you.
I'm late. See you later.
All right. Bye.
Laura from Kentucky.
Let's say hi to Bill in Chicago. Bill, what's up?
Hey, we love you. We love you,
We
Chicago.
love Chicago.
I drive a truck early in the morning, deliver meat for a living. You guys are fantastic. You're the best thing on morning radio here.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness, thank you.
Well, we only have 30 shows to beat, so thank you for that.
And Jimmy Norton, I blew coffee all over the inside of my truck listening to you describe your girlfriend blowing treats back into your face.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, she was blowing up. After my girlfriend and I did certain things, she was just saying, "Hey, how's my breath?" right in my face, and it was disgusting. And
that's a keeper right there.
Oh,
Jimmy.
dude, it made
you
me
gotta
mad.
think that's a keeper, right?
Yeah, she did it to me last night too.
Aww.
Yeah, she had to leave. She goes, breath check. I'm like, ugh. God almighty, why don't I warn you from now on?
No, but you guys are fantastic, and we love you here in Chicago, so don't listen to any of that BS.
No, man, this month Chicago loves us. Who knows what's going to happen next month in Chicago? But this month it's New York and Chicago that loves us.
Well,
Philly, you can't tell because they have a whole new system of deciding what people are listening to.
And no one knows how to read it.
No one knows how to read it yet. We're bringing in like a code breaker, and Boston absolutely despises the show this month. So you figure it out.
Well, I'll be listening next month and every month after that. So keep up the good work, guys.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Speaking of reading, Kenny was reading something this morning. He had to get his glasses out,
his
and put
grandma
them on,
glasses,
and he's reading. And I swear, I felt like I was back in 3rd grade with that poor little kid who couldn't read, and whenever the teacher picked on him to read, it was just like, here's what he did. An Iraqi national wearing wires and concealing a magnet. Like, they don't know about punctuation or anything either. It's pose no apparent threat, the man identified, but he reads like a little kid with a reading problem.
We have a security breach, and nothing says safety like grandma glasses on your 6'4" bodyguard.
When the big bodyguard security guy wants to read something and takes out these granny Ben Franklin glasses, puts them on.
I don't know about you, but I felt very, very safe this morning. And by the way,
starts reading like a retarded child.
And before, people start talking, the security breach is really not that big of a deal.
No.
But, Kenny's checking into things, and he puts on his little grandma glasses.
We're being protected by Foghorn Leghorn's nephew.
Right.
El Nerdo. Kenny's driving. Kenny needs better glasses because he drives to a lot of the gigs I do. He comes with me, and he drives, and it's scary because he's getting really close to cars and braking last minute. I'm like, dude, you need glasses?
Did you see that car?
Yeah.
He won't wear them when he drives.
All right,
they're reading glasses.
Listen, it's Booby Day. It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday. It's a lot of things today in the Opie and Anthony Show. We got to take a break. Yesterday we were talking about females in radio, and I felt bad after the show. I do want to acknowledge Kelly from Pugs and Kelly.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Kelly.
Yeah,
of course.
she does something that's much different than the average woman on radio.
Not being a hole.
Yeah, and we've supported her over the years, and it was just, but I wasn't thinking yesterday.
Me neither, actually. They do a good job.
And I didn't get an email or nothing. I just went home and thought about it. I'm like, you know what? Kelly does do a really good job down there in Dallas with Pugs.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She doesn't play the role of a hole.
Oh, guys.
So, all right, speaking of holes, we got some audio from Eric and Kathy.
That's what I want to hear today.
And we'll do that next. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hi, I just got wowed. It was great. I'm not supposed to talk about it, though. I gotta go now.
Introducing the Opie and Anthony Wow Line. If you get wowed, we want to hear about it. Call 866-WOW-ME-05. That's 866-WOW-ME-05. And tell us all about it. And if your message isn't too stupid, we might just play it on the air. Opie and Anthony! It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
H-Cup Jane has entered the building.
Oh, okay.
It's Booby Day with one girl.
That figures.
And I believe we over-prepared. We got streamers, we got noisemakers, we got little almost pointy hats.
I'm not even going to wear mine.
We have an ice cream cake with a nice design that Kenny had to put back in the freezer. We're not breaking all this stuff out unless we have a real Booby Day down the road.
Not worth it.
It's not worth it for one lousy broad.
Well, it's going to make her turn around. Look, you're going to ream it.
Look, man, this is Greg Hughes, the actor that plays Opie on the Opie and Anthony Show. When I'm walking around the streets of Manhattan, they're women. They're beautiful. They're lovely ladies. Mm-hmm. On the radio, they're broads.
Broad.
We had a girl, she couldn't wait through the 80 minutes of commercials, so she's gone. And she had something really good for the program. Maybe she'll call back. She's got small boobs and she's got a brain, and she wants to tell everybody about it. I thought that would make a very nice conversation, but she just couldn't wait.
Save her for Brainy Day.
Brainy no boob day.
Which will never happen.
We'll do it on a Sunday morning here.
Yeah. Our phone number, 1-866-313-FREE. We have some love going out to Chicago. Want to say hi to everyone listening to us on WCKG. This is what we're going to do from now on, because the ratings are so unpredictable. When a city loves us, we're going to acknowledge that and just talk about them.
Yeah.
And when a city hates us, like Boston all of a sudden hates us, we can't really talk about you guys for a while now. Because according to the ratings, you're not listening.
No one's listening.
So we might as well focus all our efforts on the cities that like us.
Right.
This month, it's New York and Chicago that like us so far.
Yep.
We have a long ways to go in Chicago, but we're making some headway. And we're starting to take a look at all the shows that are beating us in Chicago. And this one, Eric and Kathy, we've talked about them in the past. They're awful. They really are. I think they're syndicated to a few stations, too.
I have no understanding what this is about, this type of radio, how anyone can listen to it. I just don't get it. It's that guy with the girl. And it's just awful. They talk about, and the music beds behind them, they were using like the old syncopated clock thing. Dun, 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 dun. All right,
hold on.
Yeah,
because Jimmy and I just had a moment. We had a little moment, a little thing.
Yeah,
I know the music you're talking about. I don't know the name of the music you're talking about.
What is that?
How did you know that?
Oh, it used to be used as the theme for like the Late Late Show or something.
Yeah,
many years ago.
That, but how did you know that there was a name for that?
I don't know, because there's words to it.
What do you do when you go home? You're just a creature. You just look and learn things. So
what do we tell you? Learning is for
queers. I know.
But you can't help yourself.
I can't help it.
You love your reading, writing, arithmetic.
I just love absorbing information. That is useless.
Syncopated.
Syncopated clock. It's a clock that doesn't work quite right. And you could hear it going tick tock tick tock tick tock tick. You know.
Yeah. Well, that's wonderful.
Well, they use that, and they use the Baby Elephant Walk song.
Mm-hmm. That's called the Baby Elephant Walk.
Yeah.
I just thought it was called the song.
You might remember it as the Polyvesian Dance No. 3 by Borodin. All these classics can be yours. Yeah.
Wow.
They put these beds on and go, hey, how you doing?
Top of the morning to you.
Well, little known fact this morning about Britney Spears, who is in rehab. Well, she tried to hang herself and was actually yelling and screaming that she wanted to kill herself while in rehab. How about that? She's crazy.
Hold on, we got an 11.
And that's pretty much what they'll do.
We got an 11-year-old on the phone.
Aw.
Seth, New York, what's going on?
Hey, I didn't know Britney Spears tried to hang herself, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, but she's been depressed.
Can we do a show just for little kids?
Yeah, let's get them right under the demo that they start counting.
Yeah, if you're a little kid, you get to get right on our show.
Yeah.
All right?
What do you do for a living, Seth?
What do you do for a living there, little Seth?
No, unfortunately, I have to go to school every day, which kind of sucks.
What grade are you in?
Sixth.
6th grade.
11 years old, 6th grade. Yeah, you're white.
You like the 6th grade?
Nothing. What? Yeah, the 6th grade is okay.
Okay.
Yeah, 7th will be better. Isn't that junior high, 7th?
Yeah.
Yeah, you looking forward to that or no?
Hot girls in the 6th grade, ball.
Hot girls in the 6th grade?
None.
Yeah, you don't got to tell me. I know. In the 7th grade.
You know what?
Are you in a car right now?
Yeah.
You driving?
Yeah, where are you driving to?
We're driving to my school.
Who's we? Are you and your friends?
What?
Who's we? Are you and your friends?
Well, no, it's me, my mom, my friend's mom, and my friend's...
Hey, Seth, is your friend's mom hot?
Why are you asking me this?
Is she a MILF?
Yeah, is she a MILF? Is your friend's mom hot?
No, I don't think my friend's mom is hot.
No? All right, let's put your friend on.
Okay.
What's his name?
Hi, this is Jacob.
Jacob.
Hi, Jacob.
Hey, Jacob, is Seth's mom hot?
No.
Is she fat?
No.
But she's not hot?
I don't think Seth's mom's hot.
No? What about your mom?
All right, well, let me ask the question differently. Do you think Seth's dad is hot?
No. Seth wants to talk to you.
All right.
Put Seth back on.
All right, Seth.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're obviously the strong one in the...
You're the alpha male in the friendship.
Yeah.
Jacob is weak. We don't like him.
Are you a bully? Do you beat up kids?
As the years go by, I would look at Jacob very closely.
No, but I do need to shoot at the kids.
I keep my eye on Jacob, if you know what I mean.
You need to what?
Okay. I'll keep an eye on him. Okay?
Yeah. What?
I promise you guys.
All right, Seth.
Seth, do you listen to the radio a lot, or do you more like listen to your iPod and like iTunes and stuff like that?
Actually, I listen to the radio. I listen to the radio chick.
Yeah.
I listen to the radio every morning.
Okay.
And it's always 92.3, and I listen to it on Monday, Tuesday. I mean, not Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday.
Boring.
I get out at 3.
Right.
I listen to the radio chick and Opie and Anthony.
You listen to the radio chick?
Yeah, Opie and Anthony is much better, though.
All right.
Oh,
you do know Chuck is
the
black,
11-year-olds love us.
All right, Seth, thank you.
Trying to turn him against the...
All right, we want more kids to call us. We're turning this into a kids program.
We want a kids show.
That's right.
Well, I don't like kids programs. They bore me. They're retarded.
I understand that. Hey, Seth, you want to go to an Islanders game?
What?
Opie will take you to an Islanders game.
Really?
Yeah, you want to go to the Islanders game with Opie?
Yeah. All right, hold on the line. I'm going to get your info and take you to an Islanders game.
All right, how old is that kid now?
Huh?
How old is that kid? Little Gary?
The famous Gary?
Opie promised to take little Gary to an Islanders game, I think, 8 years ago.
He's probably pushing 20. No, I'm not even kidding. He's probably pushing 20.
Did he ever call in? Didn't he call in?
What?
Has he called in or anything? Updated on what happened to him?
No.
You never took me to that Islander game, Opie.
Not since the accident.
There was
what?
There was no accident. Oh. He was 12-year-old Gary, right? Yeah. And that was like 8 years ago.
Well, we were fired.
7 or so.
2.5 years off the air. We've been back almost about 2.5. So that's 5 years, 17. He's at least 18 years old.
Oh, Jesus.
He's at least 18 now.
He was little 12-year-old Gary.
I know. That's for the old timers.
Now he's creepy gentleman Gary.
Now he's curious, Gary.
Yes. Explore all options, Gary.
All right, listen, Eric and Kathy. So we're saying hi to everyone that listens to us on WCKG. So we're paying attention to these shows that are beating us in Chicago. And this Eric and Kathy, we just don't get. Anthony explained a little bit, and we're having fun with their audio. And we're taking their audio and bringing them into our world, the world of the shock. Shocking. Although this show isn't that shocking now, is it?
No.
And then now the listeners are getting involved. They're going to the website and they're listening to this dumb show. Mm-hmm. I guess it's online. And they're taking the audio and they're throwing some bleeps in to make it more edgy and interesting. Right. So this is Brian in Bayshore. He picked this Eric and Kathy clip. It's just terrific.
Let's hear it.
A bunch of girls want to know, how do you guys feel when the girl eats more than he does?
Consistently.
A bunch of girls want to know, Matt, you okay with a girl who shovels it away like nobody's business?
Actually, I'm not a small guy by any means. My wife is tiny, and she out-eats me every time at Ponderosa. I'm actually impressed with it.
Nice.
I'm not exactly turned on, but I'm impressed by it.
You know what, Matt? You take a woman to Ponderosa, and she shovels away more than you hold on to that woman.
That's right. She's a keeper. Yeah.
That's all he does.
That's unlistenable.
We were talking about that yesterday. He does a lot of noises. He hates what he's doing, but they're giving him a pretty good paycheck, for sure. He doesn't want to be doing this crap with this Kathy broad.
The applause.
So Brian and Bayshore took that clip and And he brought the show into our world.
Yeah.
With a few bleeps, it's much funnier.
That music is the type of thing like a mentally ill person hears in their head. It's like, as the police are pulling, they're found like sitting cross-legged with a hammer and a prostitute knocked out in a hotel room. That's the music they hear in their head as they're taken away.
That is brilliant.
It's awful.
That is brilliant. Well, they use those music beds because they know what they're doing is really unimportant, and it's who gives a crap radio, so they try to spice it up a little bit. That's all.
I like how he started singing to a little da-da-da-da-da, okay.
All right.
His voice is really phony.
Here's that same clip.
A bunch of girls want to know, how do you guys feel when the girl eats more than he does?
Consistently.
A bunch of girls want to know, Matt, you okay with a girl who shovels it like nobody's business?
Actually, I'm not a small guy by any means. My wife is tiny, and she me every time at Ponderosa. I'm actually impressed with it. I'm not exactly turned on, but I'm impressed by it.
You know what, Matt? You take a woman to Ponderosa, and you hold on to that woman.
That's right. She's a keeper. Yeah. Is she off your too, Matt?
Yeah. Does she you?
No, not normally.
Okay, good thing.
All right.
That's great. Hey, Brian, very good. He understood the homework assignment. Very good, Brian and Bayshore.
We should hire him.
Yeah.
You're out, Sam. Brian?
Yeah. All right. We have more of this, but we have a 7th grader that's ditching school.
All right.
Good boy.
John in Princeton. John, what's up?
What's up, guys? Oh, I love your show. I always did.
This is your show, John. We're going for the younger demos.
You're 7th grader? Got a deep voice.
We got to get these kids before they discover iPods. So we got to go for the younger audience, and we got to grow with them. That's what we're doing now.
All my friends at school, we got the WOW stickers on our lockers.
Yeah. Well, what the hell are you seeing in 7th grade, though, John?
Yeah,
wow.
Dude, I hang out with some high school kids, though.
You might as well just show each other what you're sporting. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's junior high. What are you doing? Why'd you pick a day like this to ditch?
Oh, it's snowing. I just didn't feel like going.
Oh, okay.
That rhymed.
Where
are your
parents going to work in a little bit? I'm going to be smoking some pot.
Smoking some pot?
Yep.
No, I don't believe you.
I don't either.
I used to do that, though.
John, I don't believe you.
No, I don't believe he's that young.
I'd wait out on the...
come over?
You bet
I do. Want to come over?
I mean, you and Chris Hansen talking, laughing.
Hi, Jimmy Norton.
Cookies.
You've come over. You brought some marijuana cigarettes. Are you planning to have sex? He was on last night.
Yeah.
I was watching a little bit of that.
People still watching that?
Yeah, I guess so. Now they're showing the decoy girl. Remember how they would like kind of hide her face so you'd only see the back of her? Now they're showing her. This girl that was supposed to be 13, this blonde girl.
Does she look 13?
No.
Yeah.
Like right when you walk in, you'd be like, oh my God, Chris Hansen's coming out.
Yeah.
Because you'd know. But they got some guy who was, I guess he was Indian, and he came in and they busted him, and he was talking about how I just work for a living, I don't have fun, and then he's using as an excuse the fact that he doesn't have any sex with his wife, so he was trying everything, and then of course he was free to go until he got outside.
Well, you got to think Chris could understand that, so he let that one go.
I can understand.
So finally, he let one of they should let one guy go.
Well, one guy,
because that would make great TV. Like, you know, for a goof, we decided one guy tonight we're going to let go. Who's not watching that?
I don't think they'd...
And then the outrage you're feeling at home, like, why are you letting him go?
Well,
but you want good TV.
But the pedophiles now would feel comfortable because they think, well, once in a while...
Maybe I'm the guy that gets let go.
Yeah.
So I'm showing up.
See, that's why I got to produce TV shows. I can make these TV shows a lot more interesting.
Give them a little more legs.
Because it's just a TV show. You can't take it seriously. So I would let one of these guys go out of nowhere. And the cops like make the guy look out the window, see that tree, that's actually a cop. See that car over there, there's 3 other guys behind that car waiting for you. You know, see the roof, yeah, those are snipers just in case. But guess what? We're gonna let you go. And then you film him walking out of the house, and the cops just put their guns down to the side and fold their arms and let him walk down the street.
I think it should be like game show type thing though, where you have to win the chance with all the other pedophiles that they've caught to leave without being arrested.
Yeah.
Then you win, you get to walk away. To applause and a little prize. Maybe you get to have sex with the girl.
Well, it's legal because she's not really that age.
Not really a kid.
Yeah.
How about you show the pedophile moseying around the house to that music bed? Just peeking in rooms, looking for the awful voiced person.
All right, listen. We got 2 more 11-year-olds on the phone.
Okay.
And we're going to talk to them next. You want to do the last clip from Eric and Kathy for today?
Yeah, let's hear a little more of this wonderful radio.
Sam tried one. Let's say hi to another Eric in Chicago, listening on WCKG. Eric, what's up? Really? Uh-huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Uh-huh. No, really?
Yeah.
Eric!
I that.
Hello?
What's your name, sir?
Hello?
Eric.
Hello?
Yes. Eric.
Hello?
The guy that I just said Eric to that obviously is not named Eric, say hi.
Hello?
Everyone just say hi. All right. Well.
If you hear my voice right now, say hi.
What a tool.
Dude.
You are an ass.
Dude, you're right there. Say hi. Say hi. The guy that said hello. Hello.
Oh, me? That's what I'll do now.
How about the guy from Chicago who wants to welcome us to Chicago and he thinks Eric and Kathy suck? You, say hi.
Maybe he's not connected.
He was there.
Just heard him.
All right, anyway, Sam tried to take some Eric and Kathy audio and make it a little more interesting, a little funnier, a little edgier. The original clip is just unbelievable that they would waste this much time on something like this. And they're beating us in Chicago. That's what's just amazing.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Have you seen this video on YouTube? It's like exploded all over YouTube.com.
Which one?
It's a couple named James and Julia, and they completely recreated the final dance scene in Dirty Dancing for their wedding.
For their wedding?
Yeah.
Okay.
They did.
What's funny about that?
Yeah, thank you.
Really? That's funny.
No way!
No, stop.
No way! They found a cure for AIDS?
What's funny?
Same reflection.
Inflection. I was like, wait,
I correct
reflection.
myself.
She went,
Yeah.
Oh. Do you know what's funny? If YouTube had like a couple that reenacted the end of Philadelphia for their wedding. That's funny.
For their wedding?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They did the whole thing.
Oh my gosh, that is so
You do every day, sir, the whole thing.
I'm so going to see that.
They go on there, they're doing the whole dance scene. He's Patrick Swayze.
Never take her so seriously.
Right.
Puts her up in the air.
Right, she's Jennifer Grey, the whole thing.
He does the lips.
It's had like 650,000 hits. People are going crazy for it.
It's going to
And
get more
apparently
today.
they've got it down cold.
Are you serious?
That's what I haven't seen it. Somebody was telling me about it, and I checked. I did some research, and it's
I wonder if they did their practicing in the lake.
Maybe.
She'd be soaking wet.
Right. It makes me wonder what kind of guy and what did she have to do to convince him to do this.
Oh yeah.
Are
you serious?
Are you good? No.
Yeah, they
They
did.
didn't.
I did the research because I couldn't believe it was true.
It's on the thing.
I had to see it with my own eyes.
Something called the YouTube.
The YouTube.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was really funny. They reenacted for their wedding the first 30 minutes of I Spit on Your Grave.
No way!
Oh.
Oh, my God. Come on, Chicago. Help us out.
They reenacted the drill sergeant private pile scene from Full Metal Jacket in the bathroom.
This is the couple that I would like to see 10 years later.
Oh, I thought you were going to say in a drunk driving accident.
No, well, where 10 years later, the guy is arrested for just chopping her up.
Yeah.
And then, because that wedding would be like, do you remember when they got married and did the scene from Dirty Dancing? What would lead him to chop her up in the bathtub?
Well, let's see what Sam did with that break to make it funnier, edgier, and maybe a little bit saucy.
Saucy.
A little spicy.
Have you seen this video?
Which one?
It's a couple named James and Julia, and they completely for their wedding.
For their wedding?
Yeah.
Okay.
They did the whole thing.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. I'm so going to see that.
They go on there, they're doing the whole scene. He's
Take her so seriously.
Right.
Puts her up in the air.
Right, she's the whole thing. It's had like 650,000 hits. People are going crazy for it.
It's going to
and
get more
apparently
today.
they've got it down cold.
Are you serious?
That's what I think so.
I wonder if they did their in the lake. Or
Maybe.
she'd be soaking wet and weighs her down.
You know what makes me wonder? What kind of guy, and what did she have to do to convince him to...
Oh, yeah.
Great job, man. Best one yet.
That's a good one.
The best one yet.
Everything fits perfectly.
Now I want to see the video. Look at Sam. He wasn't sure I was going to pass. By the way, the other one did not. I crossed it out.
Yeah.
1 for 2 today, Sam.
1 for 2.
But the one you got...
That's a home run.
Very, very good. That's a home run. I got to hear that again now.
No way!
No way!
When she goes, are you serious? Like, the joy she feels. That's something they discussed in the break that they were going to talk about this.
Yeah.
Bitch.
It was written down for a day.
Yeah. Hey, Seth from New York. And we love New York this month.
Yep.
Yeah, we really do. They seem to like the show this month, so we got to acknowledge New York. Seth, you're calling back. You're 11 years old. What's up, Seth? Going to school with mommy and your friend and your friend's mom. What's up?
No, I want my Islanders tickets. I want to go to the Islanders game with Opie real bad. But if you don't get them to me, let me sing karaoke for the MacBook.
All right. Well, we'll talk about the MacBook contest in a minute or two here. But the Ranger game tomorrow night. I got an extra ticket. You want to go, Seth?
Yeah.
All right, hold on the line, then we'll get your info and I'll take you to the game. You and maybe your mom or dad, so it doesn't look weird.
So you can't accuse them of anything.
Yeah. All right, hold on, Seth.
It's a child, Opie.
Poor Seth.
It's little Seth.
It was little Seth.
Little Seth.
Little Seth going to school with his friend Jacob.
Seth and Jacob. They go to school in the Old Testament. Some newer names for these kids.
All right, let's do this, and we'll be back. It's Opie and Anthony and little Jimmy Norton.
Prepare to be wowed.
What knockers? Whip 'em out Wednesday.
Okay, fine. Wow.
Hear what everyone else is talking about. O&A Uncut and Live, continuing the show on XM Satellite Radio starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Visit xmradio.com to subscribe.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Don't forget about MacBook karaoke. That's starting up again. And what's her name? Pamela? She wants to come in next week and defend herself.
Pamela is...
I saw the
signs. What does she want to defend against some stories that are coming out about her?
We've been hearing things.
Seeing maybe an errant picture or two.
Yeah. I think she heard us talking about that. She wants to come in next week and defend herself.
More than welcome.
We're hearing a lot of things about her. Terrific things, by the way. MacBook karaoke. Go to www.923freefm.com for details. Win the new MacBook, sleek and sexy. Create everything from music, movies, greeting cards, podcasts, websites, and more. Head to the Apple Store or apple.com to check it out for yourself. But MacBook karaoke's back. We had a great time the first time we did it. So we said, what the hell, let's do it again.
Right.
Want to try this or what? Let's say hi to Mikey in Buffalo. What's up, Mikey?
Hey.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mikey.
Oh, boy. Mikey.
What are you doing?
I'm sitting here listening to the show on the radio, and I'm not going to school because my bus left me.
You missed the bus?
No, it just left me.
How did it leave you?
Yeah, how does a bus leave you?
You're at the bus stop, aren't it?
I go to Baker Victory, and I might get picked up in front of my house, and we were going outside, and it left.
So you missed the bus.
Are your parents home?
Yeah, my dad's right here.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we're looking for kids that might be, home alone at this point.
Home alone.
We got an idea.
Why doesn't your dad drive you? Dad just like, let's just stay home. Listen.
Yeah.
Huh?
We don't have the car.
He doesn't have the car. What, does Mom have the car?
I don't have a car.
You don't have a car?
No, we're poor.
Oh, you're poor.
We're poor.
Jesus. See, if we had a prize closet, we could at least give him something.
Yeah, we could give you a car.
Well,
that's easy.
I don't know if we could give him a car.
Oh,
but, we could give them something to play with while they think about the fact they don't have a car.
Hey, Mikey, does Dad drink a lot?
No. Drinks Mountain Dew all day.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
What kind of job does Dad have?
He does tattoos. He's a tattoo artist.
Oh, you got any tats?
No. I'm 13.
Do you get the fake ones?
No, I'm 13.
I'm 13. Shut up.
So? Tell your dad you want a tat.
All right, so Dad's doing tattoos. What is Mom doing?
She makes fruit trays for Walmart.
No way.
Wegmans.
Wegmans. She makes fruit plates?
Yeah, like fruit.
Down at the Walmart?
Dude, that should be inspiration enough for you to go to school every single day. You know that, right?
Can we get in touch with social services immediately? Wow, Mikey. You got any, like, video games or stuff?
Yeah, PlayStation 2.
Oh, okay,
All
good.
right.
At least you're able to play and kind of slip into fantasy land and not have to deal with the reality that...
Screw a car. He's got his video game.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
He's
cool
got your
parents.
video games.
They're like, hey, my kid needs his video games.
So
what can do without a car?
What was the last tat your dad gave? How long ago?
He gave my mom one, like, last month.
I mean the last paying gig.
That one was last time you did a tattoo. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah? Did he get, like, $10,000 for it? How do you guys, like, get food and stuff?
My mom's paycheck.
Oh, okay.
What does she do for work?
She makes fruit plates at the Walmart.
No, Wegmans.
Oh, Wegmans. I'm sorry. Okay.
I believe it was Wegmans.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Walmart. Oh, okay. Wow.
You want us to send you food or something, Mikey?
Are you hungry?
Are you a hungry little kid?
You got plenty to eat over there?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Boy, that buffalo.
Yeah, thank you, Mikey.
Okay.
I would
Mikey.
go to school if I was you.
Yeah, go.
I wouldn't miss a day.
Somehow you should get to school every day, graduate with honors, go to college, and move.
Did Dad stop you from catching the bus? Where you going? School's for queers.
All right, Mikey. You do good in school?
Okay.
No, do you do good in school?
Yeah.
All right. And you're part of the free lunch program, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's say hi to Aaron in Patterson. Aaron.
Hello?
Good line. That was E-Rock.
Hey, Aaron, how you
Aaron,
doing?
what's up?
Good.
What do you got going on? You're 11?
Yeah.
Why aren't you in school?
Because I pretend to be sick.
Because why?
You're sick?
I pretended to be sick.
Oh, you pretended to be sick.
I
You're like a little Ferris Bueller. You took the day off?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you just call in sick. How did you fake it?
My stomach hurted.
Oh, you said, I got a stomach and my stomach hurted. I'm not supposed to.
Yeah.
Your stomach hurted?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they bought it, huh?
Yeah.
Hook, line, and sinker. That's nice. So what are you going to do with yourself all day alone at home?
Nothing.
Nothing? Is your mom or dad home?
Yeah.
Oh,
where are they right now?
Right next to me, my dad.
See, we're looking for the little bastard that's home alone.
That way you could rifle through some stuff.
Yeah, we're looking for a kid that is home alone right now.
Yeah. So why doesn't you just said you faked it in front of your dad?
Yeah.
He's not upset with that?
No.
All right, we're not going to get much out of Aaron.
We're getting yes and no answers. It's like he's testifying in front of Congress.
All right, if you're a little kid and you're home alone, give us a call. All right, hey, we got an update on the kids that were smoking pot. Everyone's seen this video by now, huh?
Yeah, it's been played 1,000 times on the news.
And now we got the uncle speaking out of the two kids, 2 and 5, and they were smoking joints with these older siblings, I guess. I don't know. They're part of the family somehow.
Somehow related.
And the video, if you haven't seen it yet, it's on YouTube. It's everywhere. The kids look way too comfortable with joints. It's pretty obvious they've been doing this on a regular basis, and they finally got a video to kind of show people because it looks kind of cool in a weird way. It does.
It looks funny.
It looks kind of cool, and I don't give a crap because I don't know the kids, you know?
Yeah, who cares?
But it is so wrong, it's not even funny. Well, the uncle doesn't think so. He's basically saying, what's the big deal?
Really?
Yeah.
Investigators are shocked, and so is anyone who's seen the video. Police say it shows 2 Texas men lighting marijuana cigarettes and encouraging 2 small children to smoke them. Both men have been charged with injury to a child. One of them is the kid's uncle. He says the media just has blown the whole story out of proportion.
How do you blow the story out of proportion? It's on video. The kid's smoking
video,
joints.
a kid smoking
They're 2
pot.
and 5.
There's no way to blow that Out of proportion.
Usually I would agree with a statement like that. The media likes to blow things out of proportion, but when you have a video where they're puffing away, there's a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Out of proportion.
I seen on TV how y'all embarrass me. Make it just look, making something small. Well, it ain't nothing small because it's kids and you giving kids weed, but still, y'all making it just y'all over exaggerating, man, with the whole thing. Y'all taking it too far. Them kids is gonna smoke sooner or later. You know? So it's gonna eventually happen, whether I was to do it or whatever.
Okay, that's his logic, because they're going to smoke anyway, so why not give it to them when they're 2?
Right.
I love that guy. How do you not love... You couldn't get a better ass to make a statement.
He's just resigned to the fact, well, they're also going to drink, probably.
Yeah.
And maybe drive, have sex, whatever. Why not? They're going to do it eventually.
And end up like me. I started smoking pot at 2.
That is just a mindset that is alien.
Yeah.
The guy has just completely resigned himself to the fact that every child he knows will just grow up and smoke pot and become pieces of crap like the guys that were giving the kids the pot.
Yeah.
That's it.
Is that the mindset that's alien to you, or is it the babysitting part?
Well, yeah, that too.
This next track, the last one here, it's labeled "This Intelligent Interview Continues."
I mean, I ain't saying I'm the first to just hear it, smoke this blunt, you know what I'm saying? They, you know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing to be famous for. This ain't nothing good. I'm telling y'all, man, it's just something I was hiding. It's just something that happened that wasn't supposed to happen. And so that's all I can tell y'all in this interview. And that's all I'm going to keep telling y'all is that I'm sorry for what happened. I'm sorry for the pain that I caused to my sister and family.
The children are now in foster care and appear to be healthy. Their mother told police she was asleep when that video was shot.
Story gets better and better every day.
Man.
I could listen to that guy talk all day.
His logic is great. Should run for office.
Wow. All right. There's the latest on that. Let's say hi to Emily. She's in Ontario. Emily.
Yeah.
14 years old.
Yeah.
Home alone.
Fun.
Yeah.
Home alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing home?
Don't feel like going to school.
No school in Canada?
Are you California or Canada? Are you California or Canada?
Canada.
Okay.
And where's mom and dad?
Out.
And they have no problem with you being out?
Canada, all right.
Yeah, out.
They're out. What are they?
And about.
What are they working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what'd you say? I'm sick. I don't feel like going to school today.
No, I still think I'm at school.
You just blow off school. You don't want to go and you don't go.
No.
That's nice.
Hey Emily, you want to help us out today?
All right.
You want to do a little snooping?
You ever do any snooping?
Yeah.
Okay.
E-Rock loves this bit.
I love the snooping too. Right, there's only one rule.
Okay.
And this is a very important rule. If you find a gun, leave the room immediately and do not touch it.
All right.
Okay. It's the only rule we have. Anything else is fair game.
All right. Emily, where do you want her to start in the house there, Aunt?
I think we should start in the parents' bedroom.
All right. Emily, are you close to your parents' bedroom?
Yeah.
You have a cordless phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Go into your parents' bedroom.
Okay.
Do they have end tables on the end each side of their bed?
Yeah.
Okay, first go into mommy's.
It's only hers.
Oh, there is only hers?
Yeah.
All right, open that drawer.
How many drawers are there in it?
2.
Okay. Open the top one.
Yeah.
All right.
Now tell us what's inside there.
Give us a little description of what's in there.
Pills.
Pills? What's read off some of this stuff. What is mommy taking?
Advil.
All right, Advil.
Prescription.
What kind of prescription? What does it say on it?
They get really good aspirin up there in Canada. They get the real stuff.
What's the name on the prescription?
Doesn't say, just like Shoppers Drug Mart.
All right, so she's got a little pills.
A couple of pills.
Some of that strong aspirin you could get in Canada. What else?
Just like pens and stuff.
Pens and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure there's no thick pens in that drawer? You know how, you've seen them.
No.
They're a really thick pen.
What about... okay, what about the bottom drawer?
Yeah, let's go to the bottom drawer.
I'm in.
All right. Did
Hello?
she hang up on us?
Hello?
Oh, maybe your parents listen to the show.
She was hanging up.
No, she went to another call.
Or she probably hit the button when she was fumbling for the drawer.
No,
Fumbling.
she's still there. She's on another call.
Hey.
Oh, there you are.
All right, Emily.
Yeah?
All right, who was on the other line? Did you just take a call?
Yeah.
Who was it?
My friend Cameron.
Oh,
your friend.
All right. What's in the second drawer?
Clothes.
What kind of clothes?
I'm not going to go through it. I don't know what I'll find.
Yeah, go through it, though.
Yeah, go through it. That's why you're on the phone with us today.
All right.
No one wants to hear you just, doing nothing.
Yeah.
Go through the drawer. She's out of the house. She'll never know.
Take a look.
Don't mean that I want to know what's in it.
That's probably nothing bad.
We do, though.
Yeah, we do.
And you're our only eyes over there, so kind of give us a description of what you're going through.
Yeah.
You're going to describe it?
Just old shirts from, like, back when they didn't have a life.
Just old T-shirts?
Old T-shirts.
Are you digging around?
Yeah.
Yeah, those old T-shirts are hiding something. Let's keep digging.
Yeah.
What's under the old T-shirts?
Red.
Nothing but clothes?
And thread.
Lingerie.
Oh, lingerie.
What kind of lingerie?
What is it, like see-through stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of gross, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't want to know about that.
No, you don't.
I bet you had no idea that Mommy has that right there, right next to the bed, huh?
Anything else?
No.
Anything that isn't clothes?
All right, she's not. We need a brave little bastard.
Pills.
More pills?
More pills.
All right, read the bottle.
Yeah.
Just, of course, not the name, but read the what's in it.
Just like tablets.
What does it say on the outside?
She doesn't know what the pills are?
1 or 2 tablets every 4 hours.
Wow.
Really? What's the name on the bottle?
Yeah, isn't it?
It's prescription.
It's what?
Prescription.
Yeah, but it doesn't say the name of, like, whatever pill it is, like Xanax or...
What?
No, the prescription just has, like, when you take it. It doesn't have a name.
Oh, that's it? All right, we're done with that. Now, go to your dad's computer.
Yeah.
And look at recent documents and temp internet files.
Where's your dad's computer?
Get me to hack it?
Huh?
Trying to get me to hack it?
No,
No,
just look at
we're
it.
just joking. All right, we're done with Emily. We need a special little bastard.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you, Emily. You did a good job.
Have a good day off.
All right, bye.
All right.
Emily, yeah, she was a little fraidy
Parents
cat.
are home.
Very timid.
Let's go to Alex in Florida. Alex.
Yeah?
What's going on? You're home alone?
How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that voice.
Yeah, why are you home alone? Sick?
No, my bus doesn't come for till 8:30.
Oh, really? And Mom and Dad are already at work?
Well, technically my dad's dead on the couch, but he's not going to do anything, so I don't worry about it.
Oh, he's just passed out on the couch?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, long night for him, huh?
Yeah, he was up all night, studying.
Studying?
And then he wouldn't move.
Studying at the booby bar?
No, he was home.
Playing real or fake? All right, Alex, you want to go up to your parents' room there?
Yeah, hold on a second.
All right.
Jeez.
We got Alex in Florida.
To the parents' room.
Do a little snooping. Who knows what we'll find?
Yeah. It's like a little treasure hunt.
Yeah.
You know how President Bush does that? The Easter egg hunt, gets little kids on the White House lawn and they got to search for Easter eggs.
Right.
We have the kids searching for other things. Now, there's only one rule. If you find any kind of gun, you are to leave the room immediately and not touch it.
Unless you're into emo music, then who can blame you?
My dad doesn't own a gun.
What?
My dad doesn't own a gun.
Oh, good. Very good.
All right, so what do we got in his bedroom there? Do we got some end tables?
Mm-mm.
Huh?
Bed, kinda.
Yeah, on each side of the bed?
No.
Where?
There isn't, and there's no table.
Oh, there's no. Where do they have drawers there where they would keep their stuff? Like
on
a
the desk.
dresser?
On their desk.
Like in the bedroom, where would they keep stuff?
It's a closet.
A closet?
Yeah, let's go to the closet.
All right, open up the closet.
There's no door, but I'm in it.
Oh, you're in the closet with no door. What the hell are you living in?
That sounds like he lives in the closet, so...
Is there anything on the floor of the closet? Any boxes?
There's a box with some garbage in it.
Box with some garbage in it?
Or, no, it's not garbage. It looks like a ripped-up book.
Looks like a what book?
Cat. A ripped-up book. It was my stupid cat got this box.
A book that your cat ripped up.
Oh. Anything else in the box? No?
There's a box.
Can't really hear him.
Yeah.
There's like a pill bottle.
There's a pill bottle?
All right, what does it say on the pills?
What type of pills?
Ephedrine.
Ephedrine? That's good. Someone's getting a little weight loss going? Is mom or dad a little overweight? No?
It's really skinny.
They're really skinny, yeah.
My dad's gotten fat over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Maybe
How could you blame him? He thought it would be different.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
All right, you know what we're looking for here? We want you to do a little snooping there, Alex. We can't walk you through it. You're there. Do a little snooping for us. Try to find some stuff.
Ransack the joint.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Find something funny.
Yeah, find something good for us for the radio. What?
Here, hold on. God, my cat is so damn annoying.
Just being quiet. His dad's asleep downstairs.
Passed out.
Ooh, I found a folder. I'm gonna look in the folder.
What are you looking through?
I found a folder.
A folder?
This is cool.
What's in it?
I'm gonna steal this folder. I don't know yet. I haven't opened it.
Open it up.
Yeah, get out of the closet, open up the folder so we can hear you better.
Yeah, we can't hear you too good.
Okay, hold on.
All right, found a folder.
Protection phone.
What the hell are you doing?
Folder must be good. He forgot he's on the radio.
Ew, it's Mom.
Alex. Alex.
Okay, hey, okay, sorry.
What's in the folder?
All right. Ooh, whoa, freaky ass face. Some kind of drawing.
Drawing?
What kind of drawing?
There's a face, like a big face with some vampire teeth, bloodshot eyes. This is awesome.
What is
it?
it?
My draw.
Is it like from your mom or dad? Do they draw?
Dad, this is my dad.
Your dad draws?
Didn't know, but he used to.
Yeah.
So you're looking through like your dad's youth.
There's a poem.
A poem? Could you read a little of it?
Yeah, read the poem.
Black angels. Black angels crying wow, this is old. Black angels crying tears of blood, which over me wherever I go, whisperings of sweet revenge and promise me death. Slow and painful, they speak of their Savior and the angel of death.
Jeez. This is what
scares me now.
Your dad's emo.
Nobody used to be. Not anymore.
Yeah, that was when your dad was like a rocker guy, and he probably thought he was going to be like a rock star, and then he got married and had you, and all his dreams crumbled.
Yeah, so hence the weight gain.
He goes, that's exactly what happened. Now he just takes ephedrine every so often and thinks about his youth, pulls out his vampire drawings and his lyrics.
Angel of Tears, man.
Yeah, man, this one was great. I remember with me and the band, man.
Black Angel,
dude, we're rocking.
It's probably lyrics. Was he in a band?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
You ought to get your friends together and put a band together and start singing your Pop's lyrics, man.
I might.
All right, anything else, Alex? Because we have to go for now.
All right, yeah, nothing else.
All right, man.
All right, thank you.
Take it
Bye,
easy.
Alex.
Go to school, you little bastard.
All right.
Jesus.
We're gonna try one more with a girl that's of age, so it could get really, really good. Well, Liz, hold on here.
Yeah,
we gotta take a break, but Liz,
What's up?
stay right there. We're gonna go to you next.
Okay.
You know what we're looking for, right?
Yeah, of course I do.
All right, hold on. All right, we might have a good one on the line. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
I wows do you with Mount Wednesday.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
We're getting ready to bring in H-Cup Jane.
Yeah.
For Booby Day, the only one that showed up today. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. We're going to do that. We got a nomination for Story of the Month. And we also have Liz, who wants to do some snooping. What do we do?
Liz.
I say we go to Liz.
Liz? All right.
Liz.
Let's say hi to Liz. She's in New Jersey. Liz is 19 years old. 19 years old.
Legal tender.
Yes. Liz, what's going on today?
Hey, not much.
Why are you home?
Because it's snowing out and I didn't feel like going to work.
Where do you work?
At the SPCA?
Oh,
ASPCA?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that nice?
An animal saver.
You kill the animals? You put them to sleep?
No, but they do. I help them carry the dead bodies to the fridge.
Nice.
That's how we should do. Put them in the bags and throw them in there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like a little Gestapo. Wonderful.
All right, you want to do some snooping? Where's Mom and Dad?
Yeah, Dad's not here and Mom's at work, so.
Is Dad not here, meaning that's...
Not here permanently?
Yeah.
Sees you on the weekends?
No, just permanently.
Oh, wow.
Oh, permanently?
All right, you're going to find some stuff. Let's
My mom
go.
gets a little freaky. I just want to let you guys know that.
All right.
Let's go upstairs. Or
Yeah.
You know where to look. Liz knows.
Yeah, I know the drawer, and I'm kind of scared, but I'm going to go through it anyway.
All right, go
You
through it.
guys-
Get over your fears, Liz.
Yeah, here we go. Liz is going into her mom's drawer. And she gets a little freaky.
It's a lot of lingerie, wires.
Was Dad an ass?
Yeah, a huge ass, and I hope he's listening right now.
Yeah.
Why was Dad an ass?
He liked to drink and get a little violent, so.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
It's going to send you right to the pole. You a good girl, or you stripper, or what?
No, but it's crossed my mind plenty of times.
Of course. Where are you from?
That attention.
Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey area. All right, what are you finding there? You found some lingerie so far?
Yeah, Vagisil.
All right. Well, that's a medical product that's used in case there's a feminine. They call it feminine itching.
Pictures.
Pictures. All right.
What kind?
Ew! Oh!
What pictures?
No, actually, I threw the pictures aside because I found something else, and I'm pretty sure they're butt beads.
Vagisil and butt beads.
Almost positive.
All right, listen.
Little ring on the end, the little Red Bulls.
Hold on. We got to slow down a bit because I don't know what Al's dumping out of.
All right, I could pretty much describe what she's found. You found don't say anything about what they're used for, but you found a string of beads.
Yeah.
And describe the beads.
Okay, they're red,
Mm-hmm.
and they're on this long string, and at the end of the string, there's a little circle, kind of.
So you put your finger through there like a pull start of some sort.
Oh, that's fun on like kid toys.
Yeah.
Makes it easier to pull.
At least they're really tiny. That makes me feel a lot better.
That's good. Yeah, you wouldn't want like bowling balls on a chain. That would be a little. So
we're gonna check back in 6 months. That's gonna be a whole different chain.
So what else is in there?
Pictures.
What are the pictures of?
My mom with this guy in a Speedo, and in front of, like, fucking hors d'oeuvres on the table.
Oops. Hold on. I know you're all pissed off, but...
the pictures don't piss me off as much as the little beads do. That's kind of disgusting. I'm glad they're in a bag. I didn't have to touch them.
Yeah, they're in a bag?
You weren't expecting to find that, were you, Liz?
No, not at all.
Yeah, and there's a picture you curse, but it's Mom with a guy, and the guy's wearing a Speedo in front of what, a buffet?
Yeah, in front of food.
Maybe they were on vacation or something.
Yeah.
She doesn't go very often. I'm kind of...
No, does she bring guys over a lot?
Got to lay on. Sometimes.
Yeah, do you hear things through the walls that you don't want to hear?
Yeah, but she hears things through the wall she doesn't want to hear.
All right, you show her.
Yeah.
That's right. White or black?
Suture white.
Oh, damn. You really want to get back at Dad and Mom?
No.
Oh, okay. Just had an idea.
Yeah, we have many ideas.
Plenty of ideas for that.
Anything else in the drawer?
No, not really. Just some fucking...
Oops, hey,
boy,
hey.
You are a potty mouth.
Hey, we need to bring back your dad to slap that potty mouth.
Your daddy needs a few shots of Jack and
I was
backhand you.
real hard not to slip, and I can't believe I did.
It's all right. You're a good girl.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's about it in Mom's drawer?
Yeah, as much as far as I want to go in there.
Yeah.
So.
That's the beauty of this thing, too. Like, sometimes you find a real brave person, and others are like, you know what, I have to tap out.
Yeah.
I got to tap out.
Well, that's good. You found some lingerie, some beads.
Hey, would you open the bag of beads?
Oh, God.
Just
all
do
right.
it.
All right, hold on. I shoved it back in there.
Yeah, just don't say what they are. Just open the bag of beads.
I really didn't want to touch it. Okay.
Can you throw it against a wall? We love when...
I could go throw it on my brother's bed. He's sleeping right now.
How about? Oh, wait a minute. Take
Ew,
the beads.
ew.
What?
Take the beads. Okay, listen. You can even do it with a tissue. Grab a tissue, but take the beads out and dangle them in front of your brother's nose as he's sleeping.
No. Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, do that.
It's his birthday, too.
Oh,
It's
good.
his birthday?
That'd
That'll be a
fun.
happy birthday.
How old is he?
He's 18 right now.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Take the beads out and, dangle them in front of his nose. Make sure it taps under his nose so he wakes up.
I can't see. He's not facing the right way.
All right, well,
Happy birthday.
Put them on his nose.
put him on his nose.
You know exactly what they were.
We hit pay dirt with this thing, huh?
Ew, and I'm putting him in his ear, and he's too tired to even care.
Yeah.
Just
In his ear.
rest him on the
okay.
side of his face. Just to be silly, rest him on the side of his
Yeah.
face.
Here, you can have them. You're welcome. No, I don't know if they've been used.
Their moms. Tell them they're moms.
They're mommies. Ew. No, I need those back.
All right, get him in the bag and get him back
How
in the
great
drawer.
is that?
That's disgusting.
Mother's beads on your face on your birthday.
Ew, you dropped them.
Hey, Liz, you just saved the last half hour of radio.
Awesome. You know what? That was my goal.
All right, thank you
Thanks,
so much.
Liz.
Thank you, Liz.
Rock.
Bye.
All right, we have to get Jane in here. Yeah, I'm just trying to. All right, yeah. Jimmy's gonna be in Pittsburgh. Take this phone call as we get Jane in studio. What's up, Tracy?
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
How are ya?
Good.
Good. I have a question for Jim Norton.
Go ahead, baby.
Okay, so I have tickets for your show this weekend,
Okay.
and I'm so excited.
Thanks.
But I have a friend who is black, and I haven't told him about the tickets yet because I don't know if it's appropriate.
Yeah, of
to bring
course.
him.
Absolutely. Yeah. We sit him in the back, but I mean, he's more than welcome to come. Yeah, of
No,
course.
but some kind.
No, I'm not a
You guys
racist.
are so
No,
racist.
Jimmy's really nice. He has like a colored section when he performs.
Yeah.
So
Really? Is it in the back?
Bring your friend. I'm there at the Pittsburgh Improv Thursday through Sunday. Bring your friend. It'll be fun. He'll enjoy the show.
the reality is we love the Schwoogies.
Is he going to have a separate bathroom, too?
That'll be fun.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Stop.
All right?
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, Jimmy's shows
Thank you.
are for everybody. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
as long as you're of age.
If
There
you think
you
it's
go.
funny to put a mother's beads on a boy's face, you'll enjoy my show.
Jimmy, improv in Pittsburgh this weekend?
Yeah, tomorrow through Sunday.
All right, we got H-Cup Jane in studio.
Lovely.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
What's going on?
I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know. I've never been in a studio before.
Yeah, you might want to take your clothes off. It makes people
How about
more
just
comfortable.
my sweater?
Yeah, she wore a a sweater that kind of scoops way down.
Those really are perfect, though. I mean, I got to be honest. They're really lovely.
I flew to Kansas City for these. I told you.
I know. But most people fly to Florida or they get them done here in New York. I hear there's good doctors here.
Yeah, but they
Why
don't make
Kansas
them
City?
This big. That's
What,
why.
other doctors will not make them this
They
big
won't
anymore?
Go over 1,000 cc's.
Wow, 1,000 cc's.
I'm 1,400.
Are they hard or soft?
They're hard, but they're,
They're
Wow, they're
big.
They're big. They're real big.
Man.
You could hurt somebody with those.
That
I
is.
could.
Yeah, walk up to the mic. Don't be nervous.
Okay.
Why,
Up to the mic.
so what size were those previously?
They were 36 Bs.
Bees.
I started as a bee.
So you had the bee. And then, what made you decide?
I always wanted them, and my ex-boyfriend would never let me get them. So as soon as we broke up, I went to the doctor.
And they were what originally?
36 Bs. And then I went to a double T. And I went to a double D,
Mm-hmm.
and then an F, and now I'm an H.
Are you going to stop at H?
No, I want to go a little bigger.
What
Wow,
does the
you're
husband think about
addicted.
this? Is he happy? You want him bigger or no? You're done.
I honestly don't care.
Okay.
He doesn't care.
No,
That's why I was able to do that.
after double D, I mean, who's keeping
Who's
track?
counting?
I mean, really.
He just likes them the way they are. Do you, yeah, we got to get him a mic because I'd like to ask him another question. They're kind of going crazy. My phone. It's not mine, is it?
I'll take this one.
Yeah. All right, that's your husband?
That's my hubby.
Are you starting to realize she's kind of obsessed with this thing?
Well, we have this whole exhibitionist thing going on, the two of us anyway, so if that's what
I like
makes her
attention.
happy and gets her mojo working, that's fine with me.
Do you guys have sex like where people could see you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And sometimes with other people, so.
Oh, swingers.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. It's such a
bad word.
1970s word.
All right, so
You just picture 70s porno mustaches and thatched roofs.
here's the problem I see with the whole swinger thing. Like, you're bringing that to the party. What are you getting in return? You're not trading up.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, well.
You're giving up a lot in this trade, I do believe.
HBO did not do us justice. You should see what.
What do you mean HBO? You were on that?
No, they did that thing where all the fat people were swinging and.
Right.
You know, Oh, it was.
Yeah, you see that all the time.
So what do you get in return? You're giving this up.
I get some really nice stuff in return, man. It's always a pretty even trade.
Are you guys jealous of that? That would drive me nuts.
Yeah,
You'd be surprised.
There's no way I could
Really?
do that. No way.
You'd
Not
be
even.
very surprised.
Not even in my.
I surprised myself, actually.
You watch?
It's kind of cool, yeah.
Yes.
I'm doing my thing and she's doing her thing, and
How long have you guys been married?
We're together 10 years. We're married like 4. And life's great.
Let me.
I'm not knocking it because I know a lot of people are into it. I just don't get the mindset.
I get the attraction of the perversion of it, but I couldn't do it out of insecurity. Do you ever like say you're hooking up with a girl and she's hooking up with the guy? What if the guy is just say packing? Like what if it's just a guy and you're
what is it going to take to get you jealous? That's a good question.
honestly, I've never been remotely jealous. I used to have a wife that nobody wanted to look at, guys. I mean, she gained 40 pounds on my wedding night, and it just started going downhill from
on the wedding night.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
freaking night.
You don't get jealous. You're not one of those guys, right?
It doesn't pay. Regular marriage, it's a disaster.
But you guys got to fight like anyone else. I mean, that never comes into play. Like
We don't. We fell into it. We just went to a party one night. Someone invited us to check it out, and we did. And we ended up hooking up the first night, and it was great. And I was surprised because I didn't know how I was going to react.
But you don't ever look at her doing that and go, man, she's having like, well, hey, how come you don't react that way with me, or why don't you do that with me?
She does do that with me.
Oh, okay.
We have great sex.
You guys should do it for the Pal Talk cameras today.
And you watch her do like everything with the guys. Do you have any limits on what these other people can do with you, or no?
I don't know. I would. It depends on the situation.
We don't
Yeah.
do
Depends
pain,
on
really.
people. We don't do pain. Nothing's a pain.
Yeah, well, none of that. But I mean, you could look over and all of a sudden see like she's on the rotisserie or something.
Yeah, I don't want to give Al too much work, but yeah, I mean, I've seen her do some interesting stuff.
Yeah,
And
you're a brave
vice versa.
man.
You watch her with the, like 2 guys.
Yeah.
I love this guy.
Yeah, that's
Jesus.
fun.
But if you have that mindset where it doesn't bother you, I envy that because you guys are open. You're just gonna have sex with a bunch of different people. It's the greatest.
But aren't you? This is the question. Aren't you worried that you go to one of these parties, she's with some other guy, and then she wants the other guy now full time? That none of that comes into your mind ever.
I figure if she falls in love with anyone at first sight, it would be you, O. So, it's just one. I don't know. Did you ever fall in love with? Did you ever want to have sex with somebody and then leave whoever you were with?
Yeah, it's
I
not
know.
a
Yeah.
mindset. It's
It's just sex.
I've been trying to understand this for a while because
Most
like
couples that
Patrice
are in it-
talks about it, and others call the show, and I'm like, wow, man.
And most couples that are in it are not even. I've never heard of anybody in the 4 years that we're doing it splitting up.
Yeah, it's
rare.
The divorce ratio is amazing. I don't know one happily married, allegedly monogamous couple. Everyone that does what we do, they have a great thing going.
Here's why I ask. My buddy used to swing with his girlfriend, And I had been in the room with my buddy where I was with a girl and he was with a girl, and you just didn't want him having sex with your girl. He was a professional. And he said that what happened was they were with this really good-looking couple, and the girl, his girl had sex with the guy, and the guy was finished very quickly. And then my friend proceeded to teach a class on how to properly wreck a marriage by
properly wreck a marriage. Huh?
And he said the guy was miserable because he was done so quick, and he's just sitting there. And I know my friend's an animal. And he's going like, arr, arr, and he's just really.
Was he an animal or a pirate?
He's an animal. Arr,
arr.
Yes, it was Captain Crunch. And he banged this. He really did damage, and he said the guy was just really depressed, and they never saw them again. So that
I
wrecked
guess
it.
Jimmy wouldn't like Anaconda.
Oh, is there a guy named Anaconda?
Anaconda.
Is he black or white?
We saw him in Jamaica. That's
freaking
yeah, that's a total freak.
His nickname is Anaconda.
For obvious reasons, right?
For obvious reasons.
And did you hook up with Anaconda?
No.
In Jamaica?
In Jamaica.
Oh my God, was he Jamaican? So
I don't know.
Yaman?
He was at the resort. I don't think he was.
How do you know?
Anaconda's the guy they laugh at in Jamaica. Anaconda. That's nothing.
Yeah, somebody has to stay for the end of the week.
Is that what he does though with couples, Anaconda?
Yeah. There's a segment in the population. There's a lot of people when you see like a younger kind of hot girl with an older husband, and you know that he, often they can't perform
they can't
all the
do their
time,
thing,
so they kind of allow their wife that, that avenue, and that happens a lot down there.
Really? So like I get to buy her gifts and pay for the trip, and he can finish off. Well, that's a lovely marriage.
She stands the whole flight back because old Anaconda.
She doesn't even need the overhead for her carry-on. No, don't worry.
Oh wow! Well.
So Jacob, Jen didn't show, huh?
No, but it doesn't seem to matter.
Well, you're starting Booby Day, though. We're going to attempt this again in the near future.
Party.
Huh?
And bring some more boobies in.
Well, now that we know what you guys are all about, screw the Booby Day. We'll really hook you guys up.
Great.
Everyone is screaming, bring them over to XM. They're trying to get us to talk you guys into doing something on Pal Talk. We could give you guys your own room at the other joint. Look at their eyes light up.
Would you at least come over there and at least
We're
talk
shy.
about some of this stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to do some negotiating, I do believe.
Yeah, a little bit.
We certainly are. Oh,
and it is.
Do you wow or do you?
Of course I wow.
Oh, because we had a
Can I
request that people wanted to see.
Yeah, of course. Where's the Pal Talk cameras?
Oh, everything's fine.
Should we get a close-up for Pal Talk? Or
That's about
you don't need
what
to.
you get.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They're very, you're very tan. Tan all over.
Wow, yeah, she's tan all over.
Hence, wow.
Jumping Jiminy.
Do you get jealous when guys? I mean, again, yeah, obviously, you know, but guys must just stare almost rudely.
Yeah.
None of that bothers you.
Dude, like I said, I used to have a wife that nobody wanted to look at. It was the most miserable 312 years of my life. It was.
And you would just go out and probably cheat a lot and stuff.
Towards the end, I really gave it the old college try.
You tried.
You gave it the old college try.
But do you ever take it? Let me ask you. This is my insecurity talking. If a guy is staring at your woman's breasts,
like this room.
Nah, but this is different because she's showing us. But like, if you're like out and the guy's just kind of leery, do you ever take that like he's being disrespectful to you as a male? Like he's not even concerned that you're with her?
No. Normally, especially when she wows, like when we're on the Parkway or something. People are cool. You know,
she
gets the worst reaction from women.
We haven't explained this. She's out there every Wednesday wowing people that have wow stickers. So
that's gotta just get people like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever.
I would get a wow sticker immediately.
Yeah.
So
guys just got a lot of truckers. It's like how many rigs have rolled over after you left?
What the hell was that?
Leaving a flaming wreck behind them as they just laugh.
Right. Didn't JV and Elvis want to see that?
Yeah, where are those guys?
Is it too late for them or what? Huh? Oh, they had other stuff to do?
Yeah, they'll probably come out in a minute.
JV and Elvis wanted to take a peek at you because they kind of saw you walking down the hall and they're like, we got to see that.
I actually met Elvis out there.
Oh, okay. Did you show him anything?
No, I didn't.
He didn't want to have a conversation.
Just wanted to look.
He wanted to look.
Just wanted to look.
All right, we're going to drag these two over to XM. We're going to see what we can get done with these two today over at XM Satellite Radio. And Jimmy, you're going to be at
the Pittsburgh Improv doing my nonsense tomorrow through Sunday.
Very
Call it nonsense. It's funny comedy.
And here in New York, we got JV and Elvis next, and then Nick DiPaolo, and then the radio show. I just felt like doing that.
That's very, very nice of you, Jimmy.
No one cares.
And you saved Booby Day, sort of.
Sort of.
I mean, it's going to get a lot better than this, but, you know, we're not disappointed, that's for sure. No party hats, though. We threw all that in a closet for next time. All right? H-Cup Jane, everyone. She's out there wowing like crazy every single Wednesday. If you got a wow sticker on your car, it is Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Have a great day.
Now we all know that Opie and Anthony Wow stickers are your tickets to a successful Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Well, yeah.
Did you know that Wow stickers have many other uses?
I built my entire house out of Wow stickers and 2x4s. Solid as a rock. Oh, crap. I'm not insured.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show!
Man, we started something over there. I think we're going to get into it for a few minutes here. It's the Opie and Anthony Show on XM Satellite Radio. This is where the real fun is. Let's be honest with each other.
No holds bar.
Yeah, Jimmy and I were having a discussion in the elevator and on the walkover. about this couple, H-Cup Jane and her husband. They're swingers. And, you know, she's got these monster tits, massive.
They're huge.
And obviously a huge turn on, and they like to swing. And I'm trying to understand that. I'm trying to understand what goes on in your head. Because the jealousy thing, this is what Jimmy said. Jimmy's like, say what you said on the elevator. And I think it's pretty accurate. I think most guys think this way on some level.
Like, I can picture my girlfriend having sex with someone. Not a guy in particular, but I can picture her, like, in a porno, like, being railed by somebody. Because it's like, to see somebody that I love and I'm attracted to being dirty is a sexy concept to me. But to actually watch her doing it, I could never do. But the theory of it is hot.
And I think a lot of guys, it depends. I mean, it's you want a lot or just a little bit of that. But the jealousy takes over, and you would never actually want to see it.
Right. Even talking about it can get jealous, too. Like, you have to, it's a weird line you have to walk.
But some of these people don't have that line, is what I'm getting.
No.
Like, this guy could
it's so
care a
far
lot.
beyond having a line.
His wife could be just sucking and fucking.
Well, that's what we wanted to get into.
Yeah.
It's like,
and he's like, doesn't bother me at all.
Because he's looking over from his perch.
I would commit suicide.
He's just fucking, like, banging.
Yeah, I would just fuck that, man.
Would you cock block it? Like, if you had already finished, you go, look, could you stop? I'm done. I can't do this.
Do you think there's, like, a guy that wants to do this, or maybe the girl wants to do it more and talks the guy into it, and then at some point he's just sitting there and watching, and he just goes, stop it! Stop it. You don't want to be crying at the swingers club. You don't want to be the guy that's going, stop doing that to her.
I thought this was a good idea.
Oh, my God.
I had no idea she's a size queen.
You don't want to see your girl fucking, and as she's being railed properly, you don't hear her going, oh, finally.
Where the fuck did she learn that? You're right, man.
Stop coming on her face.
Oh, gosh, she likes that, too.
Oh, the black guy.
You hear the grunt she gives. She can only give when someone has passed where you've ever gone depth-wise. The grunt of baby boy hitting bottom. Like that pleasure grunt.
That's so true, man.
I would love to hear I'm guaranteed that's happened. I would love to know if anyone out there has ever swung and had like a bad experience with that. Because all you hear about is couples like this that have good times.
Right.
But I guarantee you it's not all that.
Good times.
Good times. Not in last trend. Good times.
Good times.
Well, you want to hear about the nice stories. Like,
Good times.
Corolla. I did actually swing once. I forgot about that.
You did?
Oh, yeah. I actually, with a girlfriend of mine, we swapped very lightly, though, because the other girl's in her period. So I think my girlfriend and the other girl sucked this guy's dick, and then my girlfriend, this is 10 years ago, and the girl sucked my dick. And it was okay, but it did change the relationship a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't wreck it, but it was like, it put an element in there that I didn't care for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because apparently we got a little info out of him over there at FM, and
yeah, we'll get into it some more.
She was, two guys on the rotisserie at one point. I want to know what he was doing at the time.
Hopefully not on another rotisserie.
By the way, I just want to bring to the discussion that scene in that movie. Help me out. Was it Bound? Was it... we
always talk about that one.
Yeah, and the guy ends up hanging himself.
Yeah.
He's tied up, and his wife is getting just railed in the bathroom, and the door's open, and he's checking the whole thing out as he's tied up.
Yeah, they're like being held hostage.
And then his wife, just terrific, puts him over the edge by going, "Stop looking, you pervert," and then slams the door.
And she just gets fucked silly.
And it just continues.
Yeah.
And then I think later on... in that scene or whatever, he's found hung in the bathroom. What movie was it?
Bound. With Jennifer Tilly and Michael Madsen.
Yeah, Madsen, right. Madsen.
Michael Madsen drags her into the bathroom.
One of the hottest scenes, by the way, in movie history. All right, let's say hi to John in Atlanta. John, what's up?
Hey, man, my wife and I have been in the lifestyle for about 5 years, and one time we hooked up with a couple, and didn't realize it at first, but this fucker, excuse me, I guess right by the show.
Yeah, he's fine.
This guy had 11 1/4 inches, and I didn't realize it until afterwards. And I'm kind of like, oh my God, this guy put that, but he only could go so far. I guess a woman is only like so deep. But
yeah, he couldn't get
I was
11 and a
jealousy.
quarter in there.
As far as,
Did she
as far
like
as,
banging him, though, or did she like banging him?
He actually, lucky for guys like me, average Joe, this guy was a minute man. He barely got in there, and bam, blew his load. So I always kid her and say, well, she didn't put enough quarters in for the horse ride. You know, like out in front of Walmart,
Yes,
they got
yes.
the little quarter horses.
All right, listen.
Yeah, we got it.
All right. Yeah, the question for you. So obviously he's a lot bigger than you, and that doesn't bother you.
No, because I have seen guys try to do what I'm able to do to my wife. I know the buttons to push. And, you know, every woman says she has her own combination. And I can make my wife climb the wall. I can make her squirt and just soak the bed.
Really?
Where I see guys try to do it, but they can't do it. Now, I have watched other ladies go down on my wife. And, of course, you know, climbing the walls and squirting all over the place.
Sounds like this guy's jerking off as he tells us.
Yeah.
Every woman does have her buttons, though. Her combination, you're right.
This also.
Yeah.
My girlfriend said her combination is size and melanin.
All right, thank you, John. John from Atlanta. Yeah, the movie's The Getaway. It's coming in like crazy.
Oh, shit, I'm bound. I'm sorry.
Thanks for helping us out, guys, on the instant feedback. Here's a bad swinger story from Keith in Florida. Keith, what's up?
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hey,
man. Yeah, we've been in the lifestyle for a while also, and
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. If this had been an actual emergency, the tones you just heard would have been followed by additional information or instruction. We now return to your XM programming, already in progress.
and that type
the
of thing.
lifestyle. I like how they call it the lifestyle.
So wait, dude, you stopped fucking her. You stopped, right?
Well, yeah. Well, during the fight, I did.
After he left and she was crying and stuff, what did you guys do?
We comforted her. We both ended
And then
up
we
being
fucked
with
the
her.
shit out of her. Did you continue the threesome?
Oh yes, absolutely. I mean,
So her husband left in a rage and she stayed there and got fucked?
Absolutely. Hell, he left her there for about 6 hours. What the hell
Oh
was I
my
supposed to do?
God!
That's pretty good.
Wow. And then what did she say about the fight? Did she indicate why he had freaked out?
A little bit, yeah. She said, I guess she was the one that was really wanting to do this, and she had, kind of, we needed to help our relationship out, to get that good feeling between us again. And I guess he really wasn't into it, and that. He wasn't really prepared to see me balls deep in her.
Well, he was probably lying. She was probably lying. It wasn't about getting them closer. It was about he wasn't fucking her probably.
All right, hold on. I got to stop the show. We got to help everybody out. It's coming in like crazy. Stupid emergency alert system. That's right, satellite radio starting that crap. And it went off right in the middle of the best part
are
of
you
this fucking
kidding?
story. It's coming in like crazy.
Can't they do that at like 1 in the morning
So
or something?
someone out there's got to tell us what you missed,
Holy
or up to what
shit.
point, and then we'll back up a little bit. Because I guess it was right at a great
Why the
part
fuck
of the story.
can't they let us know they're going to do that?
Yeah,
we should get a signal that
Assholes,
says you're going to emergency alert in like 10
We're
seconds.
boring 3 out of the 5 hours. We finally got something hot going on, and they fuck it up.
Jesus Christ!
All right, where were we? Please repeat this story. Weekly test of EBS didn't hear story. How long? It was a 45-second test. All right,
Motherfucker.
What part did you miss? We'll help you guys out. Somebody, pal talk, anybody.
Yeah,
I don't want him to tell the whole story again.
They're saying you got to start from the beginning.
I just start over. It's fine. I mean,
what?
Start over.
All right.
That's what people are saying.
Pretty much the whole fucking thing is coming in like crazy. All right, listen, we got, all right, fuck it. If no one heard it, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
we'll do
tell
it
the
again.
story.
All right, it's Keith in Florida. Keith, bad swinger story. Guy ran out crying.
Yeah, him and his wife were new to the lifestyle, and
They thought it was a good idea, right? This would spice up their
right.
marriage.
Yeah, that was their plan, and he got into some major jealousy issues, started screaming at her. And
Now, was he nude when all this was going down?
Oh, yeah, all four.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Was
nude, probably nude with a heart on, and all of a sudden he's crying, realizing this wasn't a good idea.
As he shakes when he cries, his ball bag goes back and forth.
I bet he didn't have a heart on either. I bet his dick was fucking limp and he was uncomfortable.
And he had an appendix scar.
Yeah, he wasn't able to get with my wife. He couldn't get it up to save his life. But yeah, he left the house naked with his clothes under his arm, just ran out of there, and she left her there for about 6 hours.
All right, so you guys, wait, because, this is good, because we didn't get all the details. So you guys go to this house, you're in a room, you're ready to, to do some swing, and he's naked, and he can't get hard for your wife?
Correct. Yeah, she was.
And you had no problem, and obviously you had no problem. And now the guy's starting to realize, holy shit, my wife's going to get railed here. I'm new to this, and I can't perform. Now I'm thinking this is a bad idea. The jealousy's taking over. He's naked, and he starts crying.
Oh, yeah, he's crying, screaming. I mean, he came up screaming over my shoulder because I was actively fucking her when he started.
Oh, God. Actively fucking her.
And did he say, I want to go, and she said no? What happened with that?
Well, he started screaming at her about the whole, this sucks. We can't do this, and yada yada yada. She screamed back a little bit, and
what'd she scream?
Pretty much that their marriage was falling apart, and that they didn't have sex more than once every. Oh,
this was they're having an argument, and you're fucking her.
Well, I stopped after a few strokes into the argument. It's kind of hard to keep.
Yeah, but you didn't stop right away, though.
Did you keep your voice down there, fella?
Yeah, you're spoiling the mood here.
Trying to fuck this girl, Hendry. So he wanted to leave, and she was like, she was indicating she wanted to stay.
Well, she was indicating that it was good for their marriage, and that's why they were doing it, and they screamed back and forth, and he just grabbed his clothes and walked out of the house naked in a huff.
All right, so now this is the best part. So she's like, fuck him. She didn't obviously follow him out of the house. So what happened right after the guy left with his clothes?
She was boo-hooing for a bit, and we both comforted her, calmed her down a little bit, and then we both went to town on her.
I guarantee
my wife likes a good girl.
That guy was driving around checking his cell phone every few seconds if she was texting him or checking his phone, and meanwhile she had a fucking box on her face and a dick deep in her while he's riding around putting his undershorts on backwards.
Just hoping, just checking his phone every 5 seconds. What is she?
He probably circled the block, seeing if she was coming out of the house for the next 6 hours.
Oh, man.
Wow, that's a good story.
We have a clip of him leaving the house.
Yeah.
I'm not good.
Yeah.
I'm not good.
Not E-Rock.
Hey, dude, do you think that if he would have said to his wife in that argument, look, I want to go right now, if he would have said, let's go, she probably would have left with him, or she would have stayed?
I think she probably would have left, because she was dead generally in the mindset, or at least that's how she was deluding herself, that this was going to fix up their marital problems, and it was just that he walked out of the house in a big huff that she didn't go with him.
You ever see them again or hear from them again?
No, not at all. We try to avoid drama and the lifestyle don't go real well together.
Yeah, all right. Hey,
thanks, man, very much.
Yeah, we got to give
no problem.
Some more couples some time here. Let's say hi to Henry in North Carolina. Henry, what's up?
Henry.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, man.
Love the show. Been listening since NEW.
Thank you.
Listen, man, there's not many problems in the lifestyle because it's all about the rules. The rules are set up long before anything happens.
Okay, what do you mean?
You mean like, you go in, there's like soft swap or full swap, and if you're like a soft swap couple, meaning like no sex, and you go stick your dick in a girl's ass, that's where all the problems arise.
But a soft swap, does that cover? Now, I know full swap is full swap. Does a full swap, is that like just oral sex and petting?
Yeah, pretty much anything but penetration.
Yeah, but the whole rules thing is hilarious because even like the NBA has rules, and all of a sudden you get a game where it's all hell breaks loose, and people in the stands are getting punched, and people are getting beer thrown on them, and the refs getting knocked out.
You're licking tits and Ben Wallace is balls deep in your
right. Stupid rules. Sometimes they don't save the day.
Well, sometimes the rules are bad too. Like one time, my wife and I were in Vegas. And we had our rules, and we did what we did, and I'm in the middle of a double penetration with another woman and a man, and my wife's with another guy, but this guy couldn't get it up. So rather than, rules are rules, so I finished what I was doing, and now I owe my wife one. So I got to wait, she's got to pick up a guy and do what she's got to do while I sit idly by and wait.
Oh, wow. See, that's kind of weird. Like, shouldn't that be that's just the luck of the draw?
Yeah, but, it's kind of like you want to end up on an even playing field, because I think the jealousy arises where someone's sitting in the background with their dick in their hand and their wife's having a ball. I think that's kind of where the problems start. If you mix the rules with an even playing field, I mean, my wife and I have been in the lifestyle for like 6 years now and never had a problem, except for the guy not being able to get it up.
Yeah.
So it's all about. I mean, me and my wife went in with the rules and have adhered to them and have never had a problem. And honestly, I've been with some of the hottest women I've ever been with in my life in this lifestyle.
You ever get jealous watching your wife be fucked by a guy with a bigger dick?
You know what's funny? I thought I would. I really thought I would. And when it all happened, no, because it just turned out at the same time
Give me that.
she was with this guy.
But wait, dude.
Sorry.
You didn't think, like, this guy's fucking my wife with a bigger dick, like she's going to crave that? Like, the next time you fucked her, were you thinking, I bet you wish, like, my dick was that guy's dick?
No, you know what? I use that as motivation. Fuck her 3 times as hard as that guy ever could. And it's all good.
Maybe there's guys out there that aren't as immature as we are.
Yeah, apparently so. Because that's we laugh for a half hour over my shit fumes making someone throw up. I don't think
we got to realize that we're pretty damn immature. He's got a bigger dick than me.
My girlfriend told me my outlook. I'm sorry, but hold on. My girlfriend told me my outlook on dick size is juvenile, and she said it's juvenile. What do you think about this guy's dick size? What's the matter with you? I don't care about that.
When your wife or girlfriend's with a girl, with a guy,
right?
And she's doing what she's doing. You're also doing the same thing. So it's not like you're standing there staring at her like you're watching a movie. You're off doing your own thing. Maybe in the same room or different room, whatever. So it's not like you think it is. It's not like you're sitting there staring at her going, wow, he's got 8 inches and he's putting it in her ass. You're kind of off doing your own thing.
No way, dude. I couldn't do it. All I'd be looking at is my girlfriend and thinking, you fucking bitch. I could not do it.
Mm-hmm.
You're a better man than me. I could talk about it and fantasize about it, but it could never just go beyond there.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be able to do it, man. But honest with you, my wife. It all started. My wife was watching the Yankee. I was watching the Yankee game. My wife comes up to me and says, "Hey, listen, I want to be with another woman. Let's swing." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, bullshit." And here we are, 6 years later.
But wait a minute, Ann said no way. Like, you couldn't even fantasize about it, or you mean to the lifestyle?
No, the whole lifestyle thing is like, stop.
Could you fantasize about it or talk about it, though? Like, in theory, just to be dirty?
No, I never have. I don't. Like,
doesn't that your thing?
No, it doesn't float my boat.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's not for everybody, I'll tell you that much.
No, but I couldn't actually do it. But to think about it, I guess, because I'm a perv. Like, yeah, I could see my girlfriend being pornographic. I'm a dirtbag.
Hey, let's go to. Thank you, sir. We're going to Brian the trucker. Brian, what's up? Brian.
Yeah,
Brian. What are you hauling today?
Nothing right now. I'm fucking empty. Larry, it's not Brian.
Oh, hi, Larry. All right.
Larry.
We'll find your dog dead in the hole.
Bunch of fucking yam bags. What the... All right, listen up, ready? It's a good one.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I do security work on the side,
Yep.
I got this gig down at Daytona for Bike Week, and we all know about Bike Week. There's a lot of whores down there,
Sure.
So this dude comes in with his girlfriend, cute little bitch, got these chaps on with no fucking shorts underneath, right? So she's talking to me, talking, bullshit. He says, yeah, let's go upstairs and bang. I thought he was joking around, and his girlfriend's like all for it, man. Every time I go down there now, I hit this bitch. Now her husband or her boyfriend, whatever the hell he is, he pays me so he can sit there and watch her.
Wow, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then, dude, it's fucking insane. It's insane. I was a little nervous about it at first, but like that guy said, there are rules, man. And
is
apparently
this Bill Burr?
Likes that stuff.
Is this Bill Burr?
That's what?
Is this Bill Burr?
Hello?
You there?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you gotta speak up. I'm in the truck now.
It's fucking Bill Burr! It's fucking Bill Burr!
You're good. You are
man.
Good.
Yeah, dude. Then I do security work for this private fucking swingers party in Manhattan. And part of my payment is the guy that throws the party, his wife or his girlfriend blows me.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a little funky at first because, it was a little more personal, but
is this Bill
whatever.
Burr?
It works. The money's good.
No, now it doesn't sound like him.
Now it doesn't sound like
it
him.
did before.
Is this Bill Burr?
That'd be funny.
And now he's hanging up. I think that was Bill Burr, man. Play back the tape. It wasn't Bill Burr?
No,
No way.
It sounded like him for a second.
He had a little Bill Burr in him.
Oh, that guy doesn't have a bad swinger story. I want to hear bad ones. I mean, the good ones, there's a million people with great ones.
All right. Let's say hi to Dan in Florida. What's up, Dan?
Hey, this is Dan. I had this banging this Cuban girl, right? And I've always tried to get her to bring in another girl. Well, I show up at her house, and she's got a Puerto Rican little girl there for us. So I'm sitting back watching them, and she's going to town eating the Puerto Rican girl out, and I decide to get behind her. And next thing you know, the Puerto Rican starts cussing in Spanish, and it got weird from there. She was just blah, 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 and the girl would turn around from eating her pussy and look back at me, and Puerto Rican little girl there.
What was the problem? Don't listen to yourself.
Well, she would look back at me and tell her to, be quiet and until the Puerto Rican begins. She'd go back to eating the pussy, and it was just wild. It was wild.
It's all right. Some story. I mean, good for you. You had a fun time. I want disasters. I'm not interested in hearing great fuck stories. And everyone's got great fuck stories. Hey, did I tell you the time my girlfriend and I 69 last week, and we came in each other's mouths together? Who gives a hoot? I want to hear about a fucking crying cuckold running out of the house while a whore stays there and gets fucked. Or she's driving around in his fucking underpants in the snow, fucking looking for her text messages, and she's got a cock in her mouth. If that doesn't tell you all you need to know about fucking marriage. Try being a man and needing some emotional support. I can't do this. It's going to save our marriage. Circle the block, cuckold. Circle the block. Jesus Christ. And the women can play, we don't understand their needs. Your husband can't get it up for another woman. You're being fucked and he's crying and leaving the house, and you stay there and boo-hoo a little and then have your ass eaten by two strangers.
How do you think that marriage
horrible
fared?
Here's what happened. She got in the truck. They didn't say a word for a while. He drove, fucking staring straight ahead, wanting to ask her details, and she's like, I don't want to talk about it. Look, why'd you leave? And then eventually it came out, and he's like, you enjoyed it, didn't you? That got ugly. That got ugly, yes.
Could have ended in a murder.
Nah, he don't probably a murder. He probably just jerked off alone on the cold bathroom floor. Because deep down he's a faggot and he liked the guy's dick, and that's why he couldn't get it up, because he was with the wrong woman. Just my theory. What do I know? Just a silly boy with no.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, hey, you want to talk to H-Cup?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure. Let's get a mic out there. So they followed us over to XM here.
Yeah.
Good, right, Billy?
Fucking A, this is good. Yeah. Healthy for a boy.
What do you got? Yogurt and granola and some strawberries and
blueberries.
Blueberries.
They're making a comeback. Blueberries. All right. Hey,
guys.
Are you enjoying the stories?
We're enjoying them. I have one bad one for you.
Wow.
We were away again in Jamaica and met this couple. Thought they were hot. We both attracted to both people. Bring them back to the room, and he's getting ready to give me the high hard one, and I hear her say, "Oh, I don't do penetration." So the rules, as you were talking about earlier,
tit for tat.
You got to let us know. You got to let people know ahead of time what you're into and what you're not. But he kind of forgot to tell us that, so he was ready to go ahead. So I stopped him dead straight. Told him to get up and out.
If he would have slit his mule inside, I would have broken every bone in his body.
Wow.
Well, it's just such bullshit. It really is.
Like she at the last minute, his girl said no penetration.
I think he just had her along so he could get laid.
Right.
Basically. So there are some of those stories. But the parties are great.
Who knew that was going on?
Costume parties are great.
Costume parties.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Ugh.
Oh, no. A lot of fun.
You have little theme nights.
What's
I
good?
love that.
Guys dress regular
Guys
and
don't dress up.
Girls get to do their stripper wear. It's really kind of cool.
That's great. You're banging a guy in a Batman mask named Gus.
I like getting blowjobs from guys in bunny suits.
While my girlfriend runs around with a knife looking for our fucking mullet-haired son.
I just say, great party.
That's what it was about. He thought that fucking his wife was fucking Scatman Crothers, so he was running around with an axe.
How do you know you guys will be really jealous until you? How do you know until you're in that situation?
Because my girlfriend
just knows.
My girlfriend told me she dated, like, she was telling me about her ex-boyfriend's dick when I asked, like, it was a big dick, and I wanted to put my face in the pillow and just cry and have a drink.
Have a drink, huh?
Uh-oh.
And I didn't even ask. She's like, "Why do you want to know that?" Like, she was trying to spare me the fucking humiliation.
Wow. Hey, can we get something going with you two today? We got Pal Talk cameras.
I don't know where.
Well, they already put down the shades in our office.
Is there a camera in there?
Look, they're hoping.
E-Rock Radio.
All right, let me pop up E-Rock Radio and see what's going on over there. I love the new version of Pal Talk. That's almost impossible to get video up on.
It is harder, right?
Wow, look at that. That's the office, and there's
They set up a set.
The bed's in there.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a whole set. It's like, yeah.
Why don't you guys, I don't know, maybe go in there.
Let's really give the old Pal Talk a shakedown.
Why don't you just go in there?
Go in.
See what develops.
Yeah, let's just see what develops. No pressure whatsoever.
You'll be totally alone.
Totally alone.
We need mics, too, though, in there, right?
That's it.
There's a camera, you know.
What? Oh, they coming in here? Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go off mic.
By the way, we have a nice studio audience today. I'm sure you guys are glad you picked today, right? With Dad in tow.
That's the dad?
Yeah.
Are you a sister or boyfriend, girlfriend?
Get that cam mic
Boyfriend,
on
girlfriend,
in that room.
and dad. They picked up.
I have a swap idea.
Lock the sound.
Huh?
Lock the sound.
What happened?
On that mic.
Oh, okay.
There it is. Okay. Very good.
Can we hear it, too?
Stop.
I think we can.
Yeah, I'm going to leave this mic on in here.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. Just on the desk.
Be funny if just he's about to come, Steve runs in that faggoty scarf and wrecks everything.
Well, Steve is in there with E-Rock. This wasn't what we were hoping for.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
They're going to swing.
Oh, if he's going to leave a mic on in there, then I can just take this. Don't mind me. I'm just setting up so the people can have a good time also.
All right.
That's not our.
You know, there's people out there that get mad when you do this.
Hey, go fuck them.
Because you're catering to a couple hundred people on Pal Talk instead of the million people that are listening to the radio show.
But the million people got to understand.
Pal Talk people have flashed their tits.
They don't want to have sex on Pal Talk.
They don't have to.
So we can turn off Pal Talk. Can you guys, how about with no camera?
How about you put masks on? You like costumes.
Yeah.
What kind of masks do we have around here? We got to negotiate. If you have masks on, no one knows who you are.
I think there's a yellow wrestling mask around here somewhere.
Does it? Yeah, right.
How can they not want to have sex?
All right. Give them the mic.
The jobs, maybe.
We got to negotiate. Why not the? Why not on Pal Talk?
I don't know. We've just never done anything on film before.
Well, we have, but our own film.
Your own film.
Yeah.
Well, you guys said you're into the voyeuristic thing. People are piling into this room.
Oh my God!
It is
They're piling in, like they're calling each other. Like today's the day to get in this room. What about with masks?
Pierre, this is like the first time somebody offered me a cigarette, man. All my friends are watching, and I feel like a complete douche.
Oh, how about with masks on?
Yeah. How about a mask? How about if we blur the camera? How about we blur the camera a little bit?
I am absolutely dreading not being able to get
a lot of people recognize me, though.
Wait a minute. How about this? How about if the camera is aimed below a certain level? If you can't get a rod, so what? If the camera is aimed below a certain level, when your face is not shown?
There's only about 700 people in Pal Talk right now.
It's like blowing up.
If the camera is aimed at a certain level, I mean, would that be? I mean, so, you know.
Yeah, we got
the ceiling.
Yeah, we got to negotiate a little bit here. They're setting up the set and everything. It looks very nice.
Yeah. It's a lot of effort going into this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got costumes and everything.
Yeah, costumes.
All right, we got a mask for you. Try on the mask.
Like a mask too big.
Yeah, why don't you try just at least put the mask on. Let's see.
Give it a whirl.
Let's see. H-Cup Jane is putting on the Mardi Gras type mask. All right, let me see. No one will ever know, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then the other guy.
Wow, that'll be freaky, man.
And the other guy,
could you eat pussy in that?
What is that mask? That is really creepy.
That?
How do you explain that? It's like
I think you have it on backwards. No.
Looks like a devil type.
It looks like a Little Red Riding Hood without a face.
Yeah, it's got no face with like some kind of fiery tongue thing hanging out. Oh, cool.
Okay, that's where I draw the limit.
All right.
You can put on one of those like
You want the African mask or you want the
African
Mardi
mask.
Gras mask? We got masks. Or you can put a paper bag on your head.
a paper bag.
He likes this one better.
Yeah, but
you like the
but we want to make sure you guys are completely covered. Then no one knows what the hell. They really don't. There's a million girls that have boobs as big as you. Who are you kidding? How about a paper bag, Steve?
A paper bag.
A paper bag. I love it.
Nice. What do you think?
It's up to you. You think that'll keep you
Will
protected?
that work, hon?
Yeah,
You think that'll work?
we'll give it our best shot.
All right. I think paper bag.
Give
though.
it a shot, yeah.
There's no
You don't
pressure.
know.
If you can't get a rod, so what? It is a lot of pressure and it's not planned. So
Yeah. I think
No
you
big
need.
deal, dude.
I got to be honest with you. I think you need more of a mask, so you feel like well protected. No one's gonna know you, dude. I mean, you're set.
watch him have his name tattooed on his
You
cock.
brought a little sandwich bag, you nincompoop. What? That's not going to fit on her head.
All right, let's try it.
Are you insane?
Watch him bring a clear plastic bag. Here's some saran wrap.
Just duct tape it around your neck.
Where's the pig mask?
What is that?
That's a small bag. Where's the pig mask?
That would never fit over her head.
That actually had to get returned to its owner.
What?
Yeah, somebody said, I need that back.
For what?
Well,
Probably a rapist in a pig mask.
Douchebag, yeah.
we only have 700 people in Pal Talk. Give or take a couple hundred. Either way. I don't know.
I'll bang a girl on Pal Talk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A girl or your girlfriend?
No, a girl.
A girl. Yeah. And it's for the show, so that should be all right.
I told my girlfriend, like, if I fuck
Yeah,
some girl on the
that's-
show, it's acceptable. And she went, oh, you're a card, James. Oh, she'd spit right in my fat face.
Of course she would.
One guy, we've been talking about Pal Talk for years. Let me just, H-Cup Jane and dude, let me explain something. We've been talking about Pal Talk for well over a year, maybe close to 2 years at this point. It took today for this guy. He said, damn, you guys are getting me to download Pal Talk right now.
Yeah, I wonder how many people are trying. I gotta get it now. Oh my God.
Wait, there is something sexy going on, though. Where's that camera? Is that camera on in the room?
Yeah, this is the one in the office.
What are you talking about?
All we're
Jimmy?
seeing is E-Rock.
Wait, Jimmy's making me look at the camera. He said that something sexy is going on camera right now. Which one? E-Rock Radio, right? All right, I'm looking at the E-Rock Radio camera that's set up in our office, and Jimmy's saying something sexy's going on there. I don't really...
Oh, God. No,
spread the cheeks.
Jimmy, that ass has had some abuse today.
Oh, my God.
He took a dump.
Jesus, Jimmy.
What? Sexy?
All right. Wait, you're good with the Mardi Gras mask?
Yeah, fine with
Yeah, that's a nice
Yes,
mask.
you can't see who it is.
All right.
That's good.
You guys talked a good game. You can't come to the Opie and Anthony show and talk a good game because
We'd love to
we're
see
gonna
some
call you out
action.
on that.
Love to see a little action.
We're calling.
Do the best you can. That's all. Just enjoy it. There's no pressure.
Yeah, have fun.
I don't want to. This bit sucks. Liz is old enough to have her own toys. Fucking lame bit.
What?
Oh,
That's
Chicago's an hour behind. Oh. God, wow, that came out of nowhere. I'm like, Liz, who?
You're an hour behind.
All right, can I take a leak?
Yeah, I got pee too.
And you want to just keep the show going?
Well, you want to take a break, let them kiss a little bit, and get started.
All right, yeah, we're gonna take a break and close the door. Get a mic in there.
We'll make a.
Have Sam stand there just to fucking inspire you.
Hey,
Tell
Dad.
him not to get started, though, yet.
Yeah.
Take a quick break.
Dad, enjoying the show?
They can be in.
He's like, great, guys. Thanks
Picked a
lot.
good day.
Picked a good day to check out the show live. Even though we're not doing the walkover live on the radio, we still invite the audience to come in and check out the show.
Make sure they know not to really get things going.
Yeah, quick break, and then we'll see H-Cup Jane and the dude in action, hopefully, for a little bit. We'll see how far they are brave enough to take this.
I can't find a bra that will holster my massive hooters.
I'm very proud of my big tip.
Thank God for Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
All right, we're back. We got H-Cup Jane By the way, this girl is out there wowing all the time. That's how we met her. She started calling us up. She was kind of bummed out that she wasn't seeing a lot of WOW stickers out there because she really, really wanted to flash, but she knows the rules. She only flashes guys that have the WOW stickers and the WOW signs and stuff. So, and then she finally came in today, and she's definitely all right. Yeah, she's got massive breast implants,
juicy, spankable hiney, and she's sexy because she's got this really just dirty girl vibe to her.
Yeah, and we learned that she swings with her. Are they married?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Together for 10 years.
Figure that out.
Together for 10 years. And the guys, they were talking a big game, so we're like, all right, well, let's see what you could do. And they were very, very scared. So we got them some masks, and now they're in our office.
And here goes the
something's going on.
Play-by-play.
Yeah. Well, her shirt is off. I know that much.
Her shirt off.
I better go over there and watch it.
Yeah, Jimmy, why don't you get a microphone?
Can I have a cordless mic from someone? Can one of the gang help me?
Yeah, Jimmy, you're gonna have to help us out because what we're watching on Pal Talk is a little different because we don't see her boobs even though she's topless at this point. There's a couple couches in the office that they could choose from. They got the leather couch. That would be the move, but they also have that other thing.
They ought to.
What is that other thing from the sponsored thing? The thing.
The Terminator. The Liberator.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
But now.
All right. She's now sitting down with her Mardi Gras mask on. She's on the Liberator.
Oh.
And the guy's pants definitely undone. He just took a superhero position, so I do believe she is sucking his cock.
We have a little dick sucking going on there.
A little dick sucking.
I can't see him trying to peek.
Jimmy's trying to peek.
Effective curtains, though. Where's the dick sucking? Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice camera angle.
Yeah, we're looking at his fucking pants pulled down a little bit.
Is there any way? Can they hear us in there?
No. There's no way. You know what, though? You got it. What do you want to see his cock?
No,
we want to see her.
Yeah, but, I mean, I'm sure you'll see her.
Yes, I do want to see his cock in her mouth, not like freestand. That's a very jaded question, Ant.
You'll see in a minute, I'm sure.
What we're pretty much seeing is his back. That's it. Oh, there's a boob.
This has a good dynamic.
All right, we got a boob. We got the Mardi Gras mask covering her face because she doesn't want to know. Doesn't want anyone to know.
This movie has a good dynamic to it. See, it starts off and you're kind of like, hey, we can't see, and people get all like freaked out, and then maybe they'll turn around or.
Are they mic'd in there?
Is that good?
Yes.
Is she asking us?
No, ask her to sit. Ask her to sit facing her. Tell them to turn a little bit.
Oh, well,
there you go,
all right.
There's the shot you
There's
wanted.
your cock, Jim.
It's a blowjob.
Now we got some cock.
Somewhere in between would have been nice.
You want to see the blowjob. You guys act like I'm queer for wanting to see a blowjob. It's not like he's standing there alone doing jumping jacks. I'm like, turn around, fella. There's a fucking mouth on his cock, and it's hers. And I wanted to see it.
Someone has to say it. This is legal, right?
Of course it is. Of course it is. A girl in a weird bird Mardi Gras mask is blowing a man, and he seems to be doing fine.
And they call us smut peddlers. Why is Stalker Patty looking at this like she's like, look, like she's looking up, I don't know, like,
oh, no.
I saw sexier faces studying the Manhattan Project than what she's looking at right now.
Oh, my God.
Right.
What are they doing? She shouldn't do that. You don't know where it's been.
We got 900 people
900
on Pal Talk.
now.
This is live on Pal Talk.
People are signing up like crazy.
Yeah, well, there's she's on her knees with her Mardi Gras mask on.
Yep.
Can they hear us? No?
How's he getting a rod on Pal Talk in front of 900 people? You got to respect that.
Yeah. Oh, between the tits. Put it in the tits.
Well, she's taking her jeans off now.
There
at this
we go.
point.
Yeah,
And
the
he's
pants
taking
are
his
coming
jeans
off.
She's got a huge tramp stamp on the back, right above her panty line.
Pants are coming off. Both of them having a little trouble getting them over her shoes, I think.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to lose that rod, I'm sure.
What?
They can't hear us.
They can't hear us. She can talk, but
she said it's called nice big boobs.
They're not hearing us.
H cups. Massive H cups.
My cock right now in front of all these people, it would be a fucking. It would be like it would be so soft it would be standing up straight.
She's taking her socks off too.
All right, she's taking the socks off. She's got tiny little red panties on. The larger size.
The
of the tiny
panties
little
are
panties.
coming down. Are they? No, not yet.
Maybe they have to work
going
up
on?
to it.
Oh, there we go.
Well, there go the panties.
The panties are
Say
down.
goodbye to the red panties. She's now leaning back on the Liberator.
It's on the Liberator.
There he goes.
Guy is taking position.
Look at his fucking Little Red Riding Hood mask.
And he's
Everyone's
working
yelling,
it
it's in
there.
the hole.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay, now let's listen in.
Now we got to shut our
Let's listen
fucking
in.
traps.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh.
Her legs are in the air.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
There's a giant sock-headed man fucking a girl.
She seems to be answering the question. Yes.
Oh, that's good. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me go. Oh, yes. Oh, God. Yes.
With the red mask on, that is pretty funny.
No two-pump chump here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the real deal. This guy
40
plays,
stroke stand.
This guy plays in the majors.
Doing a good job.
Yeah, very good job by Little Red Riding Hood dude.
Jimmy, go in there and stick your cock in his ass.
No, I wouldn't go for that at all.
I wouldn't go for that at all.
I don't care for that.
All right.
She's not happy with the mask.
I'd love to swim walk by them right now on camera.
All right. They're not really... They're Mike.
That was good.
What?
What, did he come?
Wait, what happened?
I don't know.
Hey, what happened?
What seems to have happened?
What happened?
Well, there's still...
What
Fuck her in the asshole.
All right, there's 960 people in
Some guy said, Jimmy, run up and stick a finger in his ass.
Jim, doink.
All right, there's separation here. She's getting up. She's, are they done? I don't know. She's walking around the room.
Did he bust?
Wait, she's back down in the Liberator. She's now...
back in blowjob position, or?
I can't.
I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it's blowjob position again.
Steve said fluff time, legal Steve. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elo is checking this out from Washington.
Is he?
He has joined the Pal Talk News.
Oh, great. He's watching what Mel is going to do to us.
All right. Yeah, there's some oral going on.
Yeah. On here.
You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm just going to randomly start bouncing people from the Pal Talk room.
Don't do that.
Here we go.
That's not nice.
Screaming, no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh.
No. I'm going to go fuck it up.
No.
Yes, I got it.
But you got it. Look, he's dogging her. It's like doggy
This is
style.
good, dude. This is good.
He's getting her doggy
We haven't
style.
had this in 2 years.
I got to fuck this up, though.
No. Wait till later.
We never get it. Let's wait till we have the second couple come in.
Pal Talk, you want me to fuck
No,
it up?
9.
Everyone's saying no.
All right, there's
It's
a...
like pounding her like from behind now.
I want to peek through there, for Pete's sake.
You gonna do a money shot on her ass or something?
Yeah, he's from behind.
yeah.
Give me your scarf, Steve. I want to walk in.
No. I got the...
No, I'm not going to fuck it up. I want to peek. I want to put on goggles and your fucking Amelia Earhart scarf. Shut up.
Oh, we're done. I'm done. That's it.
All right, wait. I got it. Move. Watch.
No.
Break time.
No.
Break time.
They're done.
The police are here.
What was that like? That's how you stop 2 third graders from taking gumballs. Guys, cut it out. Your moms are here. Wow, very impressive, though.
Was it?
Yeah, very good.
Bravo! Yeah, that was good.
Very good.
That was good. Absolutely.
Very good.
The jig is up.
The jig is up? All right, where is he? Jig, you're up.
Hey, there you go. Getting rave reviews. Woo-hoo.
That was great.
And lots of clapping. A lot of thank you guys. A baby will be born 9 months from today.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Somewhere out there in Radio Land.
There's going to be, there's probably Pal Talk people that had just signed up with their new account and just are on right now. Going, what the fuck did I miss? What?
All right. Jennifer in Minnesota, what's up?
Oh my God. Hey, with H cups and her name is Jane, how much is that mask going to hide her identity?
Well, you can.
Oh, good point, Jennifer.
You know what? There's a lot of Pal Talk people who are going to get spoiled, too. Because they've had the account for like 3 days. And like, wow, this is what it's like every day?
This is great. Every day? No. Usually you just watch us.
Let's say hi to Scott in Jersey.
Jimmy's farts.
Scott, what's up?
Good morning, gentlemen.
Hey, good morning, Scott.
I just wanted to comment. Thank you for making my day about 1,000 times better.
Yeah.
I was going to commit suicide because sitting in traffic in New Jersey, but I'm glad I'm stuck in my car today and not in the office.
Yeah.
And I think that takes the gay away forever.
Yeah.
But there's no gay in
see,
this.
that was good. We took the gay away.
Yep. But thanks again, guys.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
Well, how about this? Why don't we get this on the show next? Why don't we get a girl to fuck a guy with a strap on? What are we doing? I'm telling you, who's turning the radio off?
Okay, terrific.
I think we should do that.
I'm not good.
You can do it anyway.
I think we should do that.
Did you see that jerk?
That would be.
Let's get a dominatrix to fuck her sub with a strap on. I bet people out there would love that.
All right, listen.
Listen, I think we should do that.
And there's the Lonely Liberator all by itself now.
Okay, right. I'll do it.
No, we get a girl to fuck a guy with a strap on, and we make him wear Steve's scarf.
Shame on you.
Hey, thumbs up, guys.
Oh, that was great.
See, that wasn't that
kind of cool.
That was kind of cool.
Good job.
You only had 900 people check it out. 923, I think, at its peak. And all of North America, pretty much.
I mean,
it's pretty interesting.
We're kind of out. Everyone in our lives know what we do and who we are.
Oh, no one could make out who you were, believe me.
Nah.
It wasn't one of those. No, I'm serious.
Yeah, I think the big boobies, that's going to throw everyone off.
Yeah.
You did very good, though. I can't believe you got a rod, dude. I'm very impressed. I would have been fucking...
That was like a semi kind of end of the night after a few drinks kind of...
Like a soggy 6?
Yeah.
That's right.
A soggy 6.
Florentine, I can't take credit for that one.
A soggy 6. Jane, was it good for you?
Yeah, it was, actually.
What?
I didn't know how
What?
comfortable I was going to be.
It was good.
But
yeah, you seemed pretty comfortable. You seemed you were enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It was fun.
Yeah.
The mask did it.
Yeah. I had a little mystique. His mask? Staring into that Grim Reaper mask he was wearing?
That was really funny.
Jesus. Oh, what that was.
Yeah, you usually don't laugh when you watch porn, but that was kind of funny.
You worry about when you're out there in the lifestyle. You worry about the AIDS, or you wear bags, or what?
Everybody's very, very. Everybody wears protection.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
How the fun is that?
Everyone's careful. I mean, it's the whole.
Would you fuck Janet Jameson if she made you wear a condom?
No.
Really?
I mean, yeah, I would try.
No, yeah.
Jimmy laughs at all that stuff.
No.
It's kind of like that.
Well, I don't think she'd make me wear a condom because I'd go, really, I don't have AIDS, I promise.
Oh, that would work.
I told my girlfriend, if we ever had a threesome, I don't want him to wear a bag, and I want you to go off the pill and be a breeder.
You gotta just put the condom on, and then as you're going, you kind of take your thumb and on the backstroke, rip the condom right off.
And only when you're coming, though. Then you jam it in there, make you fucking fill her full of cum, and then you put the condom back on and go, I don't know what happened. It's a mystery. It's a mystery.
How did this happen?
It's a miracle.
Hey, did Dad enjoy that?
Where's Dad?
Yeah, let's mic Dad.
I know.
Dad.
She's your daughter, not the one that was, you know.
No, of course not.
This is my daughter here, yes.
Yeah,
not the one that was.
Oh, that's your daughter, and that's your daughter's boyfriend.
Correct.
Oh,
yeah.
that was your son. Okay.
Are you kind of embarrassed right about now?
As a matter of fact, I am a little bit.
Yeah, that's got to be a little embarrassing.
The saving thing is Sarah's a little bit older, so.
But guess what's even more embarrassing, sir?
Oh no!
Guess who the next couple is in the room?
Now, see, that's when the dad actually goes out and makes the call to the police.
Right. Yeah. So they could watch too. We understand. We love the NYPD.
If they got Pal Talk, they could. Sure.
How old is the daughter?
Pardon?
How old is the daughter?
Sarah, a little embarrassed?
A lot, yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
They over 18 though?
What?
Over 18?
23.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were you
embarrassing your dad's there?
What were you thinking when this whole thing was going on? Like, oh God, just make this end?
Pretty much, yeah.
Were you close to running out?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty embarrassing.
One day we choose to come in and...
You haven't looked behind you the whole time, you know
No.
that. You don't even want to know what your dad is looking like right now.
But with the boyfriend, though, now, how does the boyfriend feel? Because you're with your girlfriend's father. You got to make a good impression.
Oh, yeah, that's, I'd say it's awkward.
So he probably kept saying to Dad, I have no idea what they're doing, sir.
What are they doing? They should be playing Monopoly.
I times and walk to the window, so.
Oh, did you just to check it out?
The distance here, you can't really see, so.
Good. You're in a good position to not hear anything
position,
or see
not a lot of
anything.
sound, so it was okay.
Sarah, turn around and look at your dad for the first time.
I'm ready.
No, there's nothing going on.
She refuses to turn around.
Just look. He's all smiling. Got a pup tent.
How you doing, Dad?
Hanging in there.
Good.
Hanging.
You see the little sheen of sweat on her forehead from having been in there? I mean, I'm trying to speak respectfully, but the fact that he just took her in there, did it proper. No. I'm just trying to say this with
What
respect.
an embarrassing situation
I know.
for I would say the embarrassment factor has to be daughter most embarrassed.
Sure.
Then father, and then boyfriend.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Did the boyfriend, you didn't accidentally elbow the dad, did you? Like, forgetting who you were with?
Hey, right? Huh?
Yeah, no, it's...
Hey, boyfriend, how bad did you want to jump up and go, you're doing it all wrong?
Yeah. Who am I to judge,
How long you guys been dating?
Almost 2 years.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right. It's a long time. And,
all right, luck.
Is there wedding bells in the future?
No.
No.
A lot of shaking
wow,
of
a
the
lot of
head.
shaking heads.
Not anytime soon.
None of that. Even
Why,
the father
Sarah?
shook his head. Wow.
Why
so
exaggerated
against just don't like marriage or what?
Way too young.
Way too young.
Don't want to. I don't even want to think about it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, don't. And Dad was doing the same thing. Like, no.
And you don't want to be swingers, obviously. See,
No.
Say we taught people
that's
something
different
today.
life.
Not in front of my dad, at least.
Oh.
What?
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Turn around and tell him, because he's ready to kill you.
I'm just kidding.
All right.
I was only kidding.
All right. Let's say hi to David in Florida. David.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, I got a new bit for you. I smell it. Masturbation.
Oh, my God. That was
Does anybody remember laughing?
God.
I still think my suggestion deserves a little more credibility.
The strap-on?
It would be...
We were hoping to forget that,
No,
Jimmy.
no one is turning that off. I'm telling you, some guy pinned back with a deep dick in him with a fake dick. No one's turning that off.
Oh, my God.
I understand. It would be hysterical. Whether I could actually watch it. I watch it on the monitor, That way it's like it's a movie.
Yeah, it feels
it's
like
not really happening.
That whole thing felt very far away.
Yeah, like, I don't know, I'm watching it on a monitor.
A little camera.
It's not really happening.
Kind of like a security camera.
Yeah.
All right. Dog shit sniffer. He's good for one every day.
Oh, dog shit sniffer.
From Woodside. It would be great if the daughter just said rookies. You guys can go home anytime you want. I mean, you really don't have to stay here.
They're all embarrassed.
Don't be embarrassed. It was fun. It happens in life. I mean, sometimes you go out with your dad and you have to hear people have sex right behind you. It's normal.
Does that ever happen?
No.
All right, let's say hi to Mark the trucker. Mark, what's up?
Hi, guys. How you doing today?
What's going on, man?
Well, I was going to tell you a bad swinging story.
Okay.
My wife and I went down to Poughkeepsie, Florida, and met up with another couple, and we were in the room, and she was over there just doing some heavy petting with the guy, and I was over on the other side of the room with the guy's wife. And my wife stood up and she looked at me and she said, "I can't let you do this. She's a fat pig."
Wow.
And the best part about the whole story is that her husband stood up with a hard-on, freaked out. He looks me in the eye and he says, "Would it be better if I gave you tickets to Zany's Comedy Club July 27th and 29th for Nashville, Tennessee, to see little Jimmy Norton?"
Then what happened?
Sir, he plugged a gig I'm not doing.
What happened?
Oh, no. It's on your website, Jimmy.
You stink.
Sir, July, we're in... that's an old one. I haven't updated.
Oh, my God, Jimmy.
That was a damn good one, too. That was a real good one. God damn, why couldn't you have plugged Pittsburgh this weekend? Thank you, anyway.
What are you, a fucking moron?
Yes, you are.
It would have been perfect if he said the Improv in Pittsburgh, so.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on to some other things for now.
That was good, man.
The couple's, they're taking phone calls. Everything all right?
Some swingers.
Thumbs up? Getting the A-OK sign?
All's well.
Hey, we got some fine XM material. Can't do this on the other side.
No.
Insane Australian pedophile confronted by reporter. Have you seen this yet?
No.
Oh, this guy loses his
I heard about it.
mind.
Is it video or audio?
This is. I don't know if the video is. The video's got to be out there, right?
Yeah, it's on Foundry.
It's on Foundry. Okay,
Yeah.
it's on.
And Steve's all paranoid now.
Oh, why?
About putting anything that isn't real up there, because everyone's consensus is it's completely real. And Steve's like, and I'm not sure. Now he's all flustered because Steve believes everything he sees on the internet.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's real, I swear.
All right, well, we got a pedo screaming at a reporter. What's up?
No, I want to stand here. I just want the mic on so I can stand here.
Right. You want me to... Well, we'll play it for the radio audience, and you'll play that for Jimmy over there. Okay.
It's important to understand what Jeffrey Leonard is capable of. He lured two brothers, 16 and 13, into his home and his hands. He showered them with gifts and money and even sent them love letters which are too sick to read out to you. The same goes for their police statements. They were systematically sexually abused beyond belief.
I have not.
Mate, I'm not a 13-year-old boy, okay? All right?
You're a shithouse.
You're not going to intimidate me, Jeffrey.
You are a shithouse.
Would you like to say sorry?
No.
You're not sorry for what you did?
I'm not sorry for what I did.
I'm not.
Yeah.
16 and 13, though, is like...
You could punch the guy in the face.
That's young, but it's not like... I mean, that's creepy, but it's not like fucking 8-year-olds.
Which is creepy.
The guy looks like Colonel Sanders.
He's an older gentleman. He's lonely.
He just needed a little company.
Yeah, he just needed some fucking bald dick in his face. Who doesn't?
It gets better. Gets better.
For the rest of their lives, Jeffrey, they'll be thinking about that animal who stole their innocence.
Not about the last time you had sex with anybody. That was an evil occasion, wasn't it? There was no consent there, was there?
What are you saying, Jeffrey?
You are saying that you too are a raver. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Do you think those young boys enjoyed it when you abused them as young boys?
Did.
Yes, they did. Hey, whose word can you take? I don't know.
I don't know. This guy sounds like a big cockblocker. I want to hear what the older gentleman says.
He sounds like a reasonable man. We'll talk to this humongous.
But it's not just the school children who walk past his home that are in reach of Jeffrey Leonard. He's written more than a dozen books. These books you've written, are they about molesting young boys?
They're about all sorts of things.
Are they about molesting young boys, Jeffrey?
They're about molesting young boys. Now about molesting young boys. How to do it.
God, what a creep.
That guy is pretty creepy.
What a creep. This next clip is beyond disturbing. Should we play it?
Of course.
All right.
The books and their author have a common cause. Ever since he left prison, Jeffrey Leonard has dedicated his life to overturning child sex laws, which protect the innocent. Is 5 years old too young?
I don't believe there should be any age.
Would most Australians want their children living next door to a pedophile who is not sorry for his actions, who thinks it's acceptable to have sex with a 5-year-old, a 10-year-old? That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. He's 72, this guy.
Really?
Yeah. You gotta love the old codger. He's got some spunk.
He sure does.
And it's all over a 13-year-old's hair. What a creep.
They're like nose to nose, pretty much. The reporter's like very stoic. Very stoic. And the guy's just yelling and spitting in his face, basically. Ugh.
Yee, creepy old limey.
A fucking creep.
5 years old, Jesus.
Yes.
Hey, Jimmy's idea. We got audio. Remember, what's his name came in? Help me out.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't played that in a while. What? Yeah, Gavin.
Yes.
Where's E-Rock? Do we have that?
Gavin came in, and one of Gavin's buddies.
This happened over in England. How long is the audio, E-Rock? All right, he's trying to find it.
Gavin had, with his phone...
He swings, I guess.
He's a big pervert.
He's into some shit, and him and his friend brought some... Was it a hooker?
I think it was a hooker.
Dominatrix. No, she wasn't charged.
Just a dominatrix back to a hotel room, and his buddy took the dildo, and Gavin filmed it with his video phone and laughed through the entire thing.
Yeah, you just hear him laughing, and this guy making sounds.
Actually, Jimmy might not be completely wrong now, because I remember this audio, and I remember laughing my ass off, because Gavin is just laughing his balls off.
You get a dominatrix, and you get a guy, a sub, and you offer to pay for the session, or whatever it is you do, and it's amazing what some of these guys do. You can't, the nipple clamp, believe me, it's worth it.
Well, supposedly Eastside Dave will do it for $800 on Ron and Fez.
We'll do what?
Somebody just gave me info, Ron.
Oh, I don't care about
strap-on dildo.
So, Large from Lexington, I'm sure you already know, but Eastside Dave from Ron and Fez said he would take a dildo up the poop chute from a chick for $800.
I did not know that.
He also said he'd take a black girl's balls in his mouth for 5 seconds for something like $125.
What the fuck?
Is black girl going to let him?
Of course not.
Of course not.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Will.
That would actually be,
I can't fault Earl for that one.
Why?
I don't know. He just want his balls in some fucking weirdo's mouth.
It's not gay if you're doing it for the radio, though.
You raise a good point.
E-Rock, we got it? How long is it? 3 minutes? Oh, it's worth it. All right. So we did the setup, right?
Yeah.
So Gavin has his video phone, and he's just shooting video, laughing his ass off, while his friend's getting it up the poop chute from a dominatrix and a strap-on. Listen to this.
Well, it's like we've put something up. In your bumhole, please. This camera's on film going on here. Right, that's it then. Why don't you fucking...
No, wait, hang on, let's just get a sponsor.
Okay, so we've got one, the John and Mrs. Guilford behind one, and Lloyder, he's just going to get involved there.
Let me just get this sponsor.
Oh.
Don't look me. I've got this smaller phone. Where's that small phone? I've got this.
That's it. I'll get my camera shit.
Push down, boy.
What do you mean fucking push?
You went from there.
Oh, it's fucking good. It's nice. What is it nice? It's like my fucking eyes. Fucking off, man. That was crazy. What the fuck? You like shit? Yeah. Oh, look at the light. Get me a towel, because if he's covered in shit, I don't want all over me. You might have me all over the carpet. Oh, shit, I think I'm nearly there. I was nearly there. It's brilliant today. Nearly there, wasn't it? When you get in there, fucking right behind there, a lot more fun. Get in there and give it a good ride and stuff. There you go. Can you fucking ride it? Good lad, Liner. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
And there you go. What does he say? Bloody hell or fucking hell?
Fucking hell. Oh my God, is that fucking funny though?
I've never been hit with a strap on. It just doesn't appeal to me. But a buddy of mine makes those films. Like he's a big porn producer, and one of his series is called Strap Attack, which is fucking. I've gotten them sent to me. I just don't watch them because it just honestly doesn't do it for me.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
That doesn't. That is pure comedy.
Yeah,
that has nothing to do with sexual.
Well, they're yelling at us.
Turned on.
Will in Denver. Will.
Hello, boy.
Hey, Will.
Hey, why don't you guys just honestly admit that you really don't want the gay out of the show day after day saying, I want the gay out.
We did have a very, very hot segment, and then we followed it up.
And we fucked it up with a guy getting fucked in the ass with a strap on. This guy might have a point.
This guy, I can't read your name, from Australia. Wow. For once you guys had managed to take the gay out of the show, why do you ruin everything that is good?
Well, yeah.
That's just pure comedy, though.
That was so funny. Gavin laughing at his friend getting tooled
and
with a strap on.
Bloody hell.
And just the sound, that big long one.
Anyway, you.
I was with a dominatrix years ago in Vegas, Nurse Pig, and she was
Nurse Pig.
Yeah, she would put on a nurse outfit and she would go and shower me. And I was gonna let her hit me with a strap on once. I couldn't do it though because I was so attracted. She was so sexy, like she was such a dirty girl that she walked out with it on. I'm like, oh, that looks cool. And she rubbed it on my ass, but I couldn't do it. I was like, nah, it's just not my thing. And then she kept spitting on me. And
spitting on you.
That
was better.
All right.
We improv the ending.
Wow.
But I was tempted just because she was so hot.
Dad, daughter.
Oh my God, I forgot they're still here.
Yeah, let's get.
I didn't go through with it, Dad. I didn't go through with it. I just let her spit on me and then use me as a toilet.
Yeah. So that's cool, right? Yeah, he's all right with that. Yeah, sure. All right.
There was some kind of toilet thing going on the Dateline thing last night.
Really?
Pedophile. Yeah, a guy was writing to someone he thought was a young boy, and he wrote, I want to come over and I want you to use me as a toilet. Really bad.
I'll bet Chris Hansen mentioned that line, didn't he?
Yeah, that was the line that was mentioned. We want him to use you as a toilet. What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm going back.
I'm going to shit on my face? What?
All right, they got mics again. Sarah?
Yeah.
Now it's getting really bad, right?
Yeah, pretty bad.
Yeah.
The strap on.
Does Dad listen to the show?
Sometimes.
Yeah, why don't you explain to him that this is not an everyday thing? It really isn't.
I pretty much told him that when the couple started to
have sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we don't do it.
Yeah, normally you discuss, American Idol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're kind of counterculture, man.
We do a little something we like to call idle chatter.
Yeah.
And it's just talking
Dad,
about
I swear to
American
God, we
Idol.
don't do this every day. You guys just picked the
You
worst
gotta do
day.
what you got to do.
Yeah.
That's what you're here for, right?
Yeah.
That's very true.
How bad?
Gotta earn a buck.
How bad do you want her, though, Dad?
I'm sorry. What?
jeez.
No, we'll just skip right over that one. You're not going to get any answer there.
H-Cup Jane, I mean, it's nothing wrong with just looking, you know? Nothing wrong with looking. How about the boyfriend? Have you looked at H-Cup beautiful breasts?
Not really.
They're right there. It's nothing, just looking is harmless. There's nothing dirty about looking.
Yeah, H-Cup.
Go ahead, just look. Take a look.
Looking.
Who has been looking at your boobs out there? Let's be honest.
You're going to tell me that everybody, and you guys too, you don't look at someone who's nice looking when you're walking down the street?
You do.
That you're maybe feeling a little twinge of, wow, look at that person. Come on.
Nice looking or nice
Take a
boobs?
look. Either or.
Let me see.
Either or.
Take a look. Nice. Go ahead.
See?
There. Yeah.
Everybody.
Look how uncomfortable he was.
he
He's like,
shrugged his shoulders like, yeah. Gigantic tits.
They're there.
They're there.
I didn't really look. Girlfriend
look?
and father and.
Steve.
Did Steve look at all, H?
I think just a quick glance.
Steve
though.
C?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably tied his scarf around his eyes. I don't want to look.
Don't make me.
It's like kryptonite to me.
Yeah.
Did Travis look? He's the one that looks
Travis
like...
did.
All right, very
He
good.
should hold one like a big cat.
It's just the look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the most uncomfortable little family.
Oh, I know.
That's the greatest.
People out there.
They're still
Oh my
here. They're
God.
hanging in there. It's
Yeah.
a pedophile story and everything. That guy was a creep, right?
Oh, yeah.
Major.
Yeah, that's...
Who's going to say no?
Yeah, who's going to say 5
he
is
was
the age
actually
of
a
consent
slow
in certain
guy.
Completely
places.
reasonable. 5.
5 is not acceptable in any culture.
Right.
No.
Let's say hi to Ray in Jersey. Ray, what's up?
Yo.
Hey.
Yo, when I was in college, I was like 20. I was at the bar and I met this older chick from England. She was like 28. So we go back to her hotel room, have us a little romp. She's laying on her back. I'm like kneeled over her, right? And she's giving me oral. And like 3 times she stuck her hand up behind me and tried to stick her finger in my ass. And I kept having to brush her hand away. It was like when you were like 13 and you're like kissing a girl and you kind of like, you try to feel her breast, but she moves your hand, but like still keeps kissing you, you know, like doesn't want to mess up what's going. Like I didn't disrupt the oral, but I kept like brushing her hand away, man. She wouldn't give it up. Maybe it's the Brits, I don't know, but you know, I wasn't having it.
How the fuck why did you brush your hand away? What's wrong with you?
Well, because I did something in my ass isn't a pleasurable experience.
No, but a finger tickling, dude. I don't want anything in my ass either. But a finger probing, and I'm trying to say this respectfully because of the family situation out there, but just when you're having your cock sucked, like a family, like just a finger opening the cheeks.
I think he's tapping out. I think that was it.
No, I'm okay. A finger opening the ass cheeks, separating the ass cheeks, and gently slipping the tip of a finger in. Did she wet her finger before she was going to penetrate your asshole with it?
No, she didn't wet her finger before she tried to stick her finger on my cornhole. But isn't that kind of a slippery slope, little Jimmy? Like, isn't it a finger?
No.
Then the dildo, then like a baseball bat?
No, sir, it's not a slippery slope. You stop where you're comfortable. I'm trying to say this with all due respect.
Yeah, be careful, Jimmy. The father and the daughter out there.
Don't be uncomfortable. This is not.
All right.
But I'm saying if you're having your cock, like say you're on your knees, you're sucking that dick, and she slips her finger between your legs to spread your ass cheeks, which might be a little sweaty or whatever. How do you stop her from just sliding a finger gently?
The father's walking away, Jimmy. You might want to.
I'm not trying to be rude.
Yeah, he's not trying to be rude. Keep it clean, Jimmy. We got a family out there.
No. I'm not even going to ask the dad like if his own personal, because I mean everyone like I don't know what my dad likes.
Right.
But if my dad was here, I'd say, Dad, did Mom ever like try to slip you a Mickey? Did Mom ever try to slip?
Jimmy, you got to think your dad is into some crazy thing.
He might be, man. I don't know.
A little bit.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Maybe you're a chip off the old block.
Let's hope not.
When it comes to that.
I hope not.
So, just to say, with all due respect, because we are in the presence of family,
yeah.
Little Jimmy, you recommend that the next time...
Yes, Dad, it's snowing outside.
lady,
yes, we all know that.
What?
Come back
a
from the
wonderful
window.
lady wants to stick her wet finger in my asshole, that I should let her do it.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Because I like my like if when my girl's slobbering on my cock, and when she's like touching my balls, I like her finger to like go below my balls, and if she tickles the ass, I go, oh, and I lift a little, and that's the signal. Go on, don't be shy. This way you don't feel gay. Because here's the thing. You don't want to ask for it because that's too revealing. But if you're like moaning and a finger slips in your ass, if it just happens to mosey on in there, you don't want to be rude.
Mosey.
I've never seen that color red before in my life. There's a lot of red faces out there.
No, there's no need to be red. It's fucking okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong.
This break could be on regular radio. It's really no big deal.
Absolutely.
Jimmy's kept it very clean today.
A lot of people in their early 20s like having oral sex like that. I don't think anybody should be ashamed of it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with putting a finger in your boyfriend's ass. It's totally acceptable.
You've persuaded me almost. Punch it out, boys.
All right. Thank you, sir. Let's go to Manny from Jersey. Manny!
Yo.
Hey.
Jimmy is totally the gay instigator, man. Every time you guys get away from it, he just pulls you right back in.
That's not true, sir.
You do bring us right back in.
No, I
to the
didn't.
gay zone.
Jimmy.
No, but I just thought it'd be funny to have a strap attack in this place.
You
Get it clean us out.
You got like gay gravity around you, man.
No.
We're all like...
Just a good strap attacking.
Sucked in.
We're getting sucked into the gay zone whenever you're around, Jimmy.
I think a good strap attacking is what we need to cleanse the palate.
A strap attack, huh?
All right. Maybe we should ask Dad what we should be talking about today.
That's true.
Yeah, or Sarah. Sarah's a big fan of the show. She's at all our events, you know.
Yeah, and this is, like we said, very out of the ordinary show today.
Sarah, what were you hoping to hear today?
Dead air.
I mean, you came here.
Talk about Idol.
This is the first time.
American Idol, or have Anthony do Tony Danza or Andrew Dice Gay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And instead you get dildos up the ass. Yeah.
And fingers sneaking in when no one's looking.
And live sex acts that are completely illegal, even for this type of radio. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say hi to Pete in Philly. Pete, what's up?
Gentlemen, good morning.
Welcome aboard.
Glad to be aboard, Jimmy. A few years back, I'm in L.A. visiting a long-distance girlfriend after a few months not seeing her. In the shower, she's on her knees. I'm getting blown. She's diddling around back there. Just a diddling around in the back. Long story short, by the end of it, I was just dying to have her just pop a finger right in there.
Yeah.
Quit the diddling and stick it in, honey.
Well, sometimes if a girl's tickling my asshole and she's not putting it in, I'll lean back and go, hey, how about we cut down on the dilly-dallying? How about we cut down on the dilly-dallying?
No dilly-dallying.
What you do is this.
By the end of it,
if a girl's I'm sorry about it. If a girl's kneeling and blowing you and she's got her finger tickling your ass, what you do is you use gravity to your advantage. You separate your cheeks a little bit and then you plunge down. You just, because she's on her knees and her finger is like positioned straight up behind your butthole. So you act like you're yawning. Your balls deep in her mouth and you open your cheeks a little. And you plunge down.
Never thought I would have liked that, but by the end of that session, I wanted it in there. And the best part was, after it was all said and done, we got out of the shower. She made me feel how wet the whole ordeal had made her.
And boy.
Oh, boy, did it.
I don't blame her.
Wow.
She was a good egg.
Did she make you smell her finger, even after she washed it 80 times?
Oof. All right, let's get it.
While she was twirling a mushroom on it.
Dave in Jersey. David.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
The father's back up, by the way. We got him sitting again, and now he's up again.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, David.
How's everything, guys?
Pretty good.
Hey.
All right, I was out in Montreal once. Montreal's a great city for when it comes to picking up girls. And picked up 3 girls, took them back to my room. I was in heaven. I was about to have a blast. So I started fucking around with 2 girls. The other one looked a little dykey, so I was a little worried there. And all of a sudden, I'm fucking around with these 2 girls. Those little dykey chicks just trying to finger me up the ass forcefully. And I'm like, oh, man, what's going to happen now? So, I pushed her out of the way. She comes back, starts again. And by this time, I'm already really pissed off. So I smack her. I got the fuck away from me, and the other 2 girls, they held me down, and this girl actually raped me with a fucking finger. you know what? After a while, I liked it. It was all right.
Okay, you're a burst of inspiration.
Yeah, what happened after that?
After that, like the whole after the act was done with the other two girls, you know, they helped me down because I was, you know, I was forceful. I didn't want to do it. You know,
right.
First of all, it was uncomfortable.
Yeah. But what?
And then they held me down, and she had my finger on my ass, and she kept on and on and on and on. And you know, after a while, it was pretty good.
But then after all that, what happened?
Nothing. They left.
No, something had to happen.
Yeah.
That just doesn't, you know, it just doesn't end there. So, like, what happened?
What happened
after that?
Doesn't go.
After that, like I've dated other girls, and they wanted to do it, and I let them.
No, not that far. Like
what happened?
What happened? Like right after that.
After you go through an experience like that, it doesn't end there. Something else had to happen. So, what happened?
Nothing much, man. Everybody was happy at the end, including myself.
And then what happened?
It was all over, but I wish I could tell you more, but I can't.
No, but I'm talking about right after the experience. You're fast forwarding. Right after the experience, what happened?
Yeah.
Nothing. I just stood in bed talking with them.
But then what happened?
We want to know what after that. What happened after that?
I took a dump and it went out really quick.
Then what
happened?
I don't know. That's it.
Yeah, we're running out of steam here. I mean, there had to be something else that, you know, went on after that. So, what was it? What happened?
Nothing else happened after that.
Then what happened? We want to know what happened after that. What happened after that?
All right. Thank you, David. Good story.
Take care, man.
Keep your chin up. Right. Let's go to Mike in Albany. Mike, what's up?
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, I want to defend Jimmy here.
Thank you,
Everybody
Mike.
keeps saying he's bringing the gay to the show. I disagree. I think nothing beats getting your asshole licked.
Oh, dude, it's up there. It's up there with discovering the Earth is round.
It is a great feeling, Jimmy. And I think that the shit you bring to the show is funny.
Thank you, sir. But getting your ass licked and figured were different. We weren't even talking about the ass licked. My
Jimmy,
girlfriend...
Jimmy, keep it clean. We got, you know...
as a family.
Still out there. Yeah,
family.
No, well, my girlfriend...
Boyfriend.
I dominate my girlfriend with my cock.
Be very careful how you say this, okay?
My girlfriend, like, will lay back, and I'll kind of, like, I'll hit her face and get some pre-cum on it. And then I'll rub my balls on her mouth because she likes the feeling of like the warm cock on her face, just to be as submissive like that. But she doesn't lick my ass. I haven't, like, one girl I used to date would lick my ass. Like, I would kind of like, as after the pre-cum was on her face, I would actually move my balls over her mouth, and then my ass would be on her mouth, and I would say, "Go ahead, lick," and she would just open her mouth and she would lick, and she would lick it. And it was really nice. She'd go tongue deep into my ass. No, I like that, though. But a lot of times she would hold her tongue straight, and I would just kind of like, just fuck it slightly. It was really nice to get my asshole swabbed. You ever get your asshole swabbed?
Swabbed. They're having a very uncomfortable conversation out there. They're trying to figure out where to eat lunch.
Yeah, hey, it's a good opportunity to talk about it. Old Brooklyn Diner, I think, is a nice place.
You can get a pudding and then lick out the bowl.
Let's go to Tom in good old Tennessee.
Morning, boys.
Morning, Tom.
By the way, there's a story that just came out. Man claims toxic fumes made him download child porn.
Yep. Yeah.
300 times. We'll get to that story in a second. But first, Tom in Tennessee. Tom.
Hey, guys. I'm all about the ass play. You know, I let the girlfriend diddle my ass and, dildos every once in a while. Love the anal bead. But I was at a colonic, and, the doctor was getting ready to lube me up, and I giggled when he hit me with the lube a little bit, and it was like an uncomfortable situation, and I'm just wondering, is it okay to giggle if you're getting your ass played with?
I think it's not only okay, but it's childlike and endearing. Like, for instance, if you're having your asshole, if there's 2 fingers or more in your asshole, it's perfectly acceptable to go, hey, 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 hey.
All right. We should take a break. Let the dad breathe.
Yeah, let him cool off a little bit.
Yeah, maybe
all this hot
get rid of some of that flop sweat he's got going on. And we'll do this child porn story next.
Absolutely.
Line of the day, and then we go home.
And then we all go home, and we tip fingers. It's a little secret handshake. We just go with our fingertips.
Also, breaking news: OJ claiming he might be father of Anna Nicole's baby.
Do you not love him? He probably killed her. That was an awful joke. Ugh, I rushed right into that, didn't I?
You did.
I ran right into the fire without my equipment. Which would be talent in this case. I just saw an opportunity and I tied it in. Dead blonde, and I slid in like Kramer to a room full of AIDS needles. Fucking yuck.
Now, we all know that Opie and Anthony Wow stickers are your tickets to seeing some beautiful bosoms.
Well, yeah.
Did you know that Wow stickers have many other uses?
I use Wow stickers around the house to keep raccoons away from my garbage. Come here, little fella. Oh, God! Oh, God, it's biting my balls. Jesus Christ, my balls. Ouch, ouch, my balls. My balls are being bitten by a raccoon here, people. Raccoon eating my balls here. Raccoon on balls. Anybody? Do you see the raccoon dangling from my crotch?
Get your official Opie and Anthony Wow stickers at opieandanthony.com.
Derek, there's something hanging off your balls, man.
Let's see.
Not a very rockin' way to come back.
No, kind of mellow, right? O.J. Simpson's name was added to the list of Anna Nicole Smith conquests when the blonde bombshell died last month, and at least 3 men claimed to be the father of the baby. The double murder acquittee said he was throwing his hat into the ring. Jesus Christ.
I'm throwing her head into the ring.
Right. Norm Pardo told Page Six. Pardo is the videographer, who amassed 70 hours of footage of Simpson from 2000 to 2005. He said he knew Anna Nicole pretty well, and he said he had slow-moving sperm, and he might be the father.
Slow-moving sperm. What does that mean?
Simpson, who often visits the Bahamas, also joked to Pardo, I hope they don't do a DNA test on Anna Nicole's baby. If they find out Daniel Lynn is mine, I don't want Fred Goldman trying to seize her money or the baby herself.
What a scumbag OJ is, man. Holy shit, like I'm breaking ground here. But he's got such a hard-on for Goldman.
Yeah. He saw Zsa Zsa's husband get a little limelight.
Yeah.
So he's like, you know what? He loves being in the press.
Loves being in the press, and he's the scourge of society, and it just kills him.
And he knows all he has to do is, like, throw that out there, and everyone's going to print it up.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Fred Goldman is gunning for this motherfucker, man. He killed his son.
Every dime. It doesn't matter. Years later, and he's still like, any dime this guy makes, he's grabbing.
But Fred Goldman's a pussy.
Why?
He should have killed OJ by now.
Yeah,
now he's got a wife to take care of, too, though, I think, right?
Well, he should do it before he dies.
He might. Who knows?
You never know, right? And then man diseased when accessing child porn. A former laborer was suffering a disease caused by toxic workplace fumes when he downloaded hundreds of images and movies of child exploitation to his computer, a court has heard. He's blaming it on some kind of fumes in his house. That's what made him download porn.
Wow, what was it? What did it smell like, cotton candy?
Gotta love his name, too. Terrence Robert Cox.
Cox.
38, pleaded guilty in the court to possessing 292 child exploitation images and movies. The prosecutor said the very explicit imagery found on his computer featured girls and boys aged 5 to 11 years and showed children having sex with each other as well as with adults. He's sentenced Cox to a suspended 12-month jail term. Suspended.
Suspended the sentence?
I stood there like a fool. If you had come to me and the scum who put these fumes in your apartment.
Suspended the sentence.
Cox's defense lawyers tendered a letter from his doctor which stated he'd suffered toxic fumes disease from working as a welder. The letter suggested the disease may have impaired his judgment.
Yeah, the fumes from his jizz while he's jerking off to kitty porn.
Right.
Do you like video cameras, Doc?
Whatever. There's one of those stories in the paper every day now.
Yeah. Well, this guy's trying a novel approach, though.
All right, let's say hi to Colin.
So is it like 850 or 12,000 images? Can't these guys just get off to like 2 or 3 pictures? What is it? 8,000 images were found of children. They're like addicted to the fucking just downloading. Mm-hmm. Just fucking download pictures off of Google.
Dude, we're on the radio still.
Oh, sorry.
Colin, what's up?
Yo, what's happening, fellas?
Hey. What up?
Listen, I was on a job site about a month ago, and there was the biggest wow sign you've ever seen. Well, one of these animals took like one of the big windows that was all tarped in, and on the side of the building, facing like the main quad, put a huge wow and spray paint all over it.
Yeah, we love when the construction workers do that for us.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, we got some good looks, but it was a little too chilly, I think, for the good eggs to act on it.
Yeah, well, spring's right around the corner. You're going to see a lot of wowing this spring. All right, thank you, Colin. I think it's time to wrap up this show.
I didn't know Nicole, Anna Nicole was in Naked Gun 33 1/3.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had no idea. Anthony said it.
All right,
yeah, sure.
Let's get a mic out there. I want to make sure our studio audience had a good time today before we do Line of the Day. I want to thank them for coming. By the way, Line of the Day is brought to you by BowDogFight.com. Tune in to Ion TV Tuesdays and Saturdays for episodes of Bowdog Fights. For all the mixed martial arts action you could want, check out BowDogFight.com.
When are we getting? I want to get the big fighter, Mirko Cro Cop. We're supposed to get. I want to.
Yeah, I don't know what
That's
happened.
savage.
Yeah. We got Than outside. Everyone have a good time?
I'm not good.
I had a great time. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. You were the real deal.
Thank you.
Yeah, you all right?
I'm great.
Yeah? You guys going to go and do it again now, or?
Finish up.
Possibly.
Find someone.
How's
have to get some lunch first.
You guys aren't married, by the way, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you are married.
Yeah.
We weren't sure. How are you doing? You doing all right?
Oh, yeah. Top of the world, man.
Are you getting a lot of phone calls?
Yeah.
A lot of people heard?
Actually, that was just my job, trying to tell me that there was a delivery downstairs.
One up here, too.
Which I won't be able to get.
They were all listening.
Yeah, they were all listening to the free side, but...
Oh, really?
It's hard to get XM on the job, you know.
Yeah. So they have no idea.
Yeah. They don't know what happened over here, but...
All right.
Yeah,
Sarah?
Everything's cool.
All right, cool. Sarah? Sorry.
It's all right. I just want to say thank you to Elmo for this experience.
Oh, Brother Elmo?
Yeah, Brother Elmo.
Does he hit on you?
No, but my younger sister.
He does, right?
How old is she?
He's a dog.
She's 20.
All right.
Yeah, he's a
hoping
dog.
they have a really great answer for that.
Yeah, I was hoping for one, too.
But you had a good time even though you picked a dirty day?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Dad, we don't do this every day, I swear to you.
Something different for a change for me, so it's cool.
Yeah,
I mean, you were turned on a little bit, you got to be honest. I mean, not with the whole, daughter angle.
I think I'm going to not answer that.
All right, well, he doesn't like answering anything. We understand that, but we know how a guy thinks, all right?
And how about the young
boyfriend?
fella?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, nothing new here. I mean, I've listened to you guys for a long time, so going through.
It's old hat to you.
Yes.
Old helium voice.
Do you want to squeeze her boobies?
No.
Jeez.
Opie. What? What happened?
What? The father of his girlfriend sitting out there.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, too, yeah.
Not about that. Getting more
So you don't want to squeeze him?
No.
Gay? Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta be safe.
Here's runner-up line of the day.
What do you do for a living, Seth?
What do you do for a living there, little Seth?
Unfortunately, I have to go to school every day, which kind of sucks.
What grade are you in?
Sixth.
6th grade.
11 years old, 6th grade. Yeah, you're white.
You like the 6th grade?
What?
That should have gotten.
6th grade is okay.
Okay.
That should have gotten a big. I don't know why it didn't get a big laugh.
Because no one listens on the show.
No, I heard it completely. It's my job to make like it was never said.
But then I have these little side conversations with Than sometimes. So can you play the last part of that again?
Oh, yeah, it's like
because then I'm amazed that I didn't get any reaction.
Yeah, I'm
whatsoever.
surprised. It's very funny.
What do you do for a living, Seth?
What do you do for a living there in the background after the line?
No,
Seth?
unfortunately, I have to go to school every day, which kind of sucks.
What grade are you in?
6th.
6th grade.
11 years old, 6th grade. Yeah, you're white.
You like the 6th grade?
What? Yeah, 6th grade is okay.
Okay, he goes.
That was I didn't hear it though. I wasn't.
Right. I heard it loud and clear. I just plowed on through like it was never said.
It was a little racist.
That was?
Yeah, because you meant it.
Compared to the other shit we say every day? Are you kidding me?
You're Aryan. You have blue hair. You're
blue hair. But
you're like the mayor of Austria.
Blue hair and blonde eyes. Yeah,
yes.
I know. It's BowDogFight.com. Here is today's line of the day.
Here comes day.
Can we shorten this
Line
song
of
so
the
we can
day.
get out of here sooner?
I say we lengthen. I want one more verse.
And what about Menino? Mumbles Menino.
No one likes him.
Maybe he's got a friend.
Let me tell you something. He's meeting in dark back rooms somewhere.
Right.
His neighbor is Pete Arbitron.
Right, can you imagine?
Pete Arbitron.
I walk in Boston.
Yeah, there you go. The line of the day.
Yes.
Thanks for nothing, Boston.
Yeah, no, we really don't appreciate that. How about this one? Yeah, I hope you all fall in some chowder.
That's showing him and keeping it local.
Yeah, I know how to hit below the belt. Why don't you have a tea party?
All right. We got a meeting, so we're out of here.
Yeah.
Studio audience, thank you so much. Dad, next time it'll be a lot better, I promise. We need more guys like you listening. Yeah. Jimmy Pittsburgh Improv this weekend.
Yep.
Whether you like a little bitty, medium, or enormous, courtesy of Opie Anthony and little Jimmy Norton. Get your free wow ticket, no reason to go and buy it. Even see some fun bags and help spread the virus. Send a self-addressed letter with a picture of your mom, or click the wow link at opieandanthony.com. Send it in now if you want to get wowed. Watch the ladies whip them out and jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump around.
Line of the Day is brought to you by Bodog. If you'd like to vote on any of the weekly show polls, go to iliketolisten.com.